video game. But duoing with the Thresh is so sick, man. When I get jump scared by my duo tagging me in off the lantern, I'm like, you know what? That's my bad. I should have been aware. We are aware. We got another match on our hands. Help versus Obelisk. And speaking of the Thresh, it's that J6H for limit strike in the corner.
Ooh, that's one thing that a lot of players are going to have to get used to is when Thresh dashes up on you, you've got to be ready to press in certain situations. I know it's scary. It's a big guy and he teleports up to you, but you cannot just let him get those teleports off for free, especially not if you have a character with a decent standing light.
Yeah, exactly. There is a little bit of invul, so the timing on it can be a little tricky. Might be something that you need to watch out for, but it's like a 20+ frame dash up, so you can't be letting him get away with it in terms of ground mobility. But S1 Super takes a quick character one from help, and Blitz is definitely on death's door right now.
Missed out with the flay, but it's still fine here. Yasuo tanks the brunt of the actual follow-up there as, you know, Thresh is trying to do his best. And that Thresh back assist, we're going to get used to talking about that. That Thresh back assist is generational in the current state of the game.
It is godlike. The things that it enables off of throws, off of, like, you know, incredibly quick pokes like Senna laser, you know, it gives so much in terms of, like, combo ability for the team. Where is swimsuit Thresh? Guy, we were talking about this before the stream. They tore his sleeves off of the coat. Like, we didn't need to see his biceps, and they didn't need to make him that build. But I guess with a chain like that, it only makes sense.
I say that's a beefy dude. This guy is ripped in this game for no reason. Also, if we're requesting Thresh skins, let me get the janitor for real. The other ones are cool, but it's the janitor's peak.
They got a lot of good choices in there for sure. Send out the ghoul, but said Yasuo is just going to jump right over. No ghoul to worry about. The delay 2L. Comes out the mash from Obelisk.
Oh no, and yeah, with the extra extensions there with the Wrecking Ball. Misses out on the final hit though, so Thresh going to have one last chance to be able to move.
There we go, trying to keep you at bay with the ghoul and the lantern. And speaking of, you have the opportunity to hard tag into Ahri. Even if you have to spend the break, it's nice that the Thresh gets to survive. Okay, he has an opportunity to build up some of this gray health, but still trying to keep the pressure on.
Oh, and that's another place where that's a pain point for Thresh where you need to get used to is that double jab fixes the combo pretty well. If Thresh does S1 with no charge and doesn't have an assist to protect himself, you can take space. That is a very minus at the mid-range to close range.
Exactly. Right. Setting up the lantern, setting up our stalking dart. Any opportunity to bring you to that West Coast corner, but this is going to be a tough comeback for Obelisk. Oh, didn't get the hit off of the double flame, but it's okay. We paid out the level 3. We're in a much better spot than just 5 seconds ago.
Back in, jab, jab, slides past with the orb, and it's going to be able to set up. It doesn't matter how many new characters we add in, get used to it. Ahri's still out here dominating right now. There's no meter left over. Blitzcrank facing off against, honestly, his one true demon. I feel like Blitzcrank moves up the tier list a lot if Ahri is not the terror that she is right now, because this is, you know, the robot's, I think, a lot better than people give him credit for.
Yeah, exactly. But 15 seconds now, 10 seconds left on the clock, up against Ahri, who has all the mobility in the world to zone you out. Like, it's tough.
Yeah, and then the Fury gets popped too. I think you said, you just, at that point, you kind of have to spend it. You kind of have to take a risk. The second we get to single digits, I mean, Obelisk just gets to play a little bit safer, and it just, I don't know, you're on the clock in the worst way.
Exactly. You got to make quite the soul read to try and bring that back. Obelisk not going to try and risk it. Now, heading straight into game number 2. Chat telling us, Diaphone's doing with Zane. I've dubbed them Team Diane. Guys, we saw Leona in the background of the pool party trailer.
Thank you.
And I need to see Diana. I need to see her with Leona so bad. But either way, Limit Strike, seeing here from Obelisk. Can we mash out some help?
I'm so glad I have one other person to handshake on needing Diana in this game with. Thank God you're here.
I need my Moon Assassin. I need my hook to not go wide. Trying to go for the anti-air assist. Instead, Ahri just running up on the ground with the 5M.
Ooh, but I like the way we fixed that combo there. The double light ends up working out perfectly here as we were looking to dash past. In that situation, if you dash past and then get down S1, you get your limit strike, you get your slam, and you take them into the corner too. But another thing to remember about Thresh, full stretched screen, S1 won't reach. You do not get baited in those parry situations.
Yeah, good idea from help, you know, trying to be aware of a lot of parry points, right? There are a lot of natural gaps in Thresh's pressure if you're not picking it up with the assist. Speaking of, send it with the Ahri Vegeta assist. We TP behind you. Nothing personnel. That's a character. Oh, you live? Never mind. There we go. It's the kill here.
Let's say teleport sends you at a sliding knockdown there. Mid-screen exclusive combo, but that's, I mean, Thresh is going to be the type of character where if you like particular routing, boy, can I tell you, Thresh is the character for you, because this guy, he's a little particular when it comes to, see, the same combo doesn't work. Yep. We were a little too close to the corner. It's very particular where you hit certain stuff.
Exactly. Had less time to slide because you already went up against the wall, so invul triggers, but you know, even with the drop there from Obelisk, not the worst thing in the world. You still have 2 characters to 1. Big health lead. Tries to run up with the YOLO J2H, but no jump scouted from Help here. Obelisk on set point.
Dude, another thing that's really, really good about this character, too, that we haven't gotten to see much of in this matchup, though, is that Thresh has actual 6K on his 2M. Yep. That normal is a beast.
It's so good. Like, you know, yes, he doesn't have a low hitting 2M that, like, you know, covers ground space pretty well. So maybe he can be a little bit, you know, lacking in terms of contesting that mid range. But he has an excellent button for sniping you out of the skies, right? So give and take.
He's a good teammate, which is, you know, I think in this game, when you have enough, the amount of characters we have who can be like point heavy monsters to go a little bit crazy, who just need a character to support them, I think Thresh is, dude, we'll talk a little more about that in between games, but I got some opinions, man. This guy's pretty good.
Exactly. Sometimes you just need the golden retriever boyfriend, right? You don't need a wild child in that duo slot. Okay, maybe you need a couple more command grabs to really bust out and even up this life lead, though.
That picks up. This team is so cheap. That picked up from the top. Actually ridiculous, dude.
Oh, there we go. Dude, Thresh tag launcher extension is so long. I would burst here too. Not only because it's the last round, you have to survive your character, but even if we were at full health, I'd be like, I want to save a little bit of damage. There we go. Speaking of, Ahri taking some damage in the back here. Just barely one hit away, so Alba's trying to keep her away from danger, but sends it with the cool summon.
Oh, see, that's another spot where that's just hesitation from not being used to playing against Thresh. I think that's a situation where you absolutely can just swing out. The Thresh players, though, they're going to take advantage as long as we're all being a little too hesitant. And this level 3 is going to be able to maybe bounce us back. We're 2 hits away.
Yeah, but now with Mo meter, it's going to be an uphill battle for sure, especially with Obelisk having Fury available. The snipe from the top rope, but the chip damage, it doesn't matter if it's a full kill. Obelisk still able to seal it out with a 2-0. How they interact with the existing roster, right? So we're going to be seeing, you know, folks taking maybe one of Senna, one of Thresh, and working them into the team. So we're going to be seeing Senna, Yasuo versus Ahri Akali for James versus Pink.
This is a crazy match to be in pools, by the way. James and Pink are both incredibly strong North American players here. I'm very excited to see what you know, what James has been able to cook up so far. As unfortunately there, as we whip out with the blaster, is going to get caught out. That's one of the great strengths of Akali there. High movement speed on the ground. Just hold dash macro and run right past the whip.
Yeah, Ahri Akali, this is a team with like incredible mobility, right? If you ever try and anti-air them, you better be like absolutely sure of how they're going to be approaching, because they have all the ways in the world to try and trick you up.
Ooh, okay, clean connection there off the lariat. Is this the team you've been playing? Is this your team now?
For right now, yeah. After or before trying out Senna and Thresh, like, you know, I was trying out this team and I'm like, dude, no one can anti-air me. And then when they 2H me, I'm like, no, I was being mad predictable. Like, I could have just jumped back one more time and made them whip 2H. Like, it is so frustrating to play against this team in terms of, okay, they set up Fireball, they set up Kunai into, you know, Ahri assist. Like, it's tough.
Great activation here, though. Our first real look at it is we're going to go threatening with the jab twice in a row, and that empty tri-jump works out well. I love the break timing, though. James 06 going to go back to the normal stuff.
Okay, fade away, tries to go for the down shot, but nothing found. And with all that meter in tow, it should be a kill for Pink, but just a little bit too far away for that tumble state to, you know, get an extension. You have to parry that to avoid the chip damage. There we go. Smart from Pink to secure round 1.
Dude, but I like the idea with the grenade to actually cover the tech backwards there. It's just Pink a little bit ahead on the defensive habits we've seen.
There we go. Immediate raid form, sending out the 5M fireball like you mentioned. We're just beating up on the assist and just barely. The super dash on the JS1 is able to find our hit as we exit raid form.
Yeah, tried to keep it very simple on the connection there. Break ends up being spent straight away as Yasuo taking a grip of damage for it.
Okay, looking for a couple fuzzy jumps back to try and avoid the 3H action off of the trade. We mashed out again, but all right, works out well for Pink.
Sends a bit. Not gonna go for anything too complicated here as far as the wall clings and stuff go. Just gonna crumple it up one more time and let Ahri do the dirty work.
Yasuo down. Back to the single Senna. I imagine as an anchor, you know, especially when you're pretty low on the Wraith form, this is a, you know, tough 1v2 to try and have yourself on.
Oh my, but the 2M working out well. Again, that slide, super significant in these ending situations now, as we are going to find our knockdown and activate into the Wraith form here.
Set up the meaty 5M to try and cover the back tech, but instead we're going to forward roll. Off the forward tech. Oh, no air throw to be seen. Wraith form down.
Oh, and just like that, that's one nice, really nice thing about being able to get the extensions with Senna as we do drop our combos. You saw that sweep into the dashboard and using S2 to pick up. You have a lot of time there if it's early and you're confirmed.
Yep. A lot of these, like, jump down lasers, yes, they're covering a lot of space, but definitely scary to whip. Again, against a hyper-mobile team that, on your way back down, is more than happy to, you know, evade and punish.
I was gonna say, bro thinks she's Caitlyn. You gotta be a little more careful.
Yeah, looking for the sniper shot. All right, never mind. Just going straight into the super dash. If the Caitlyn cosplay doesn't work, we're back to DBZ, and James ties up the rounds.
Did this? Oh my god, the cosmetics are so cool. The surfboard is so ill, dude. This thing is ridiculous.
It actually is godlike. So many solid skins dropping at the same time. Variants on the same skin line too. But no pool party night to be seen. Instead, back to the old reliable Yasuo slices through.
Be able to charge heavy, and again, pretty decent here off the tag launcher. Is going to guarantee ourselves a Wraith form with the limit strike behind it. And of course, the medium fireball easily occupying the space there. Akali can't get her movement off.
Yeah, cover the ground, threatened an air dash to the skies, but we're not going to have to worry about the Senna just yet. Blocking it out with the Yasuo, gets caught out with the cross-up, jump down heavy from Ahri.
I've seen this comment a couple times today. Gamers, I know they nerfed Braum. Okay, I get it. It's cool. I understand. I'm right there with you, but you know, we got to take what we can get.
Sad life. There we go. Jumps right over the S1. Can't be sending out that rocket for free. Cover the ground with the laser and the assist, but Ahri's just gonna go straight over. A little puppeting action, but the Rekka is not gonna save Yasuo just yet. 5L for 5L. Good stop on the super dash.
Okay.
No. Yeah, he didn't have enough scaling.
I thought maybe the orb had me a little scared. Misses out of the whip punish though, was way too late. And you have you have so much time to get the punish there.
Oh no. All right, that's Senna down. Yasuo still pulling up in the mid screen here. Catches you out with the 5M, and now it's 1v1.
Oh, and that super assist sets us up well. Slides past and rips the level 3. James 06, bro.
Demonic jump. S2 behind the back. Nothing personnel. And it's 1-0 in this top 48 qualifier.
Not the mix-up I was expecting to see, but it ends up working out well. James 06 taking the lead, establishing himself well as, I mean, I think more than likely just gonna jump back in, I would assume. Not expecting a change here. Definitely playing. I mean, this is one of the teams of all time.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. Hyper mobile, able to get some damn good mix out there, especially with the smoke cloud down. Atomic Teal, thank you for the 15 months as we head into game 2.
Oh, I love the ideas Pink has here, because that looking for the whip punishes in those situations is very, very worth it. Is when Senna's in her base form, I feel like that's going to be the play, is wait for her to do something like that. She's a little bit committal, and then you get to take your turn. Perfect spacing, perfect timing there. Even if you don't get a hit here, I love the ideas Pink has when it comes to playing offense and playing neutral against the Senna so far.
Pressure. You can only hold on so long against this team, right? The defense clean from James for 5-6 seconds at a time, but still not going to be able to escape scot-free, but does jump out and find the jump heavy on that Senna, looking for the tri-dash.
Oh, missed out though, and we're going to land just in time to be able to get the punish here. Has to break. James in a bit of an awkward spot. Does end up finding the tag though after the push block.
Yep. Able to run under jab. We're back over to the mid screen. Corner escaped, and Senna still worse for wear. We tag her in past the wind wall, though. How we're looking for an empty jump to throw on the way back down, but instead the JH comes through from Pink. Drops the 5M.
Oh, Windwall ate all of that up, but I wasn't sure that James saw that all the kunais had been destroyed because there was a moment of hesitation when Senna actually took the baton there.
Ooh, there we go. Charge jump heavy, but deep dash into the back throw.
Yeah, but support though this time we do have that level 3 still charged up and ready to go. We get to the corner, we get the tag launcher. Damn near 6 meters across the board as Pink is just gonna go straight into the mix, and James is gonna pop Fury.
Ooh. No belief in the level 3 finding the kill. 12 seconds on the clock for you to try and even out this health lead. And if anyone can stall it out, it's Akali, but we still I can't stand this James guy, man. How does he do it? Oh my God, he's dead.
Cross up man gets another one. It's set point for James.
Oh no. We can't be losing like this. All right. Think you have a big break advantage going into potential final round here, and we're going to spend it early to try and build it right back up. Stalls out with the kunai, but gets anti-aired straight out of the 3H.
Okay, slip pass now, medium fireball. I love the idea, but a great push block from Pink there to negate at least the first layer.
Senna getting beat up straight out of the Wraith form, no meter to be seen. Set the smoke cloud.
Oh, and Twilight Shroud with the extra layers of kunais here. Yeah, Senna just gonna have to hold your ground, do your best.
Go OTG2L. We're like, all right, wake up attack, get me out of here. Ooh, big whiff on the 5M, but an even bigger whiff on the 2M. Tried to catch out the Yasuo, but Senna was just out of reach. James able to survive.
Bringing Yasuo for the easier limit strike here. Okay, it's just get up attack, back and forth. Super aggressive between the two. With the late instant dash over works perfectly, but unfortunately nothing to follow it up. James is going to be able to get the anti-air, and it's going to be Senna into Wraith form for one last hit.
Yep. Oops. Spend all the meter. One more health bar between you and the loser's side, plus on the JS1 as we super dash through. But you can only hold on so long. Immediately send it with the Fury, but it wasn't close enough. The level 3 just trying to get past that Fury, but built it up in time.
Remember, we do have Senna in Wraith form as the backward character here is now on that medium. Gonna push us straight back out.
Oops. There we go, Scoot. Fade away with the kunai, and this time we're gonna pick up one character apiece. Huge meter advantage to Pink.
And Wraith form gonna run out just here and now. One last chance. We jump away from the super assist here. A single touch will do it on either side now. Yeah. James doing his best, just occupy the screen with these hitboxes.
Yeah, no super assist in tow. Rip it with the level 3, and we see the startup. It's successful. Pink stays alive one more round.
With the amount of times that James has let that thing rip, I understand completely. She is well within her right to let it rip on the level 3.
It's karma. It's only deserved. The scales of balance, the scales of justice are no longer in your favor. All is even in the world, even on the round. Once again, set point for James here as we're trying to snipe you out of the sky with a grenade.
Ooh, and on the jump forward there, I thought we were going to have something buffered. Instead, it's going to be the attempted anti-air and Senna back in control.
Pulls up with a pull through again, just sniping you out of the skies with a grenade. Overheads bonked on the dome, but not going to get caught twice in a row.
Oh, and on the hop forward, ends up getting caught. Both characters involved now.
No, combo drop into happy birthday. Worst thing we could see, but the best thing for Pink to try and even up the set counts. Limit strike here to build up that break meter once more. Behind the back off of the forward tech. That's a dead Yasuo.
Dude, these cross-ups, the instant air dashes have just been perfection from Pink. She has such a good sense of when to just full send. Now James, with the new character in tow, the Redeemer, unfortunately, looking like she might not be redeemed on this one. There is a Fury still potentially later, but I don't know if we're going to get there in time.
Go, Fury out. All right, Fury with Wraith form, Senna. 3 bars on both you and your dead assist. It's not the worst way in the world to try and bring this back, but Wraith form down.
And now take a shot where you can. As soon as, again, you see that projectile, you land and swing. Pink knows they have the time to be able to get the punish here. With 3 bars still in pocket, it will certainly be enough.
Keep it simple. Hard tag. And we didn't even need the animation of the level 3. Keep it stylish as we head into game number 3. Pink ties the set up.
Both players seem like they're straight back in once again. Like I said, this being a top 48 qualifier, this is a crazy match to have this early pools. I gotta stress that again. These are 2 super high caliber players here that we're getting to see. What a treat to see them battling this early, dude.
Again, just trying to stay right out of range with the Akali backdash with these grenades, but Yasuo slices on through, drawing first blood.
Oh, okay. That's 2, you know, beating out the normal jump height. Definitely pretty decent from here. Raid form and closes distance. And again, that 2H with the OTG working well. And even with the drop combo, still is able to swipe their way back onto offense.
Ooh. Okay, backdash. Sees the Senna swiping through the skies, but tagged back into the Yasuo to stop the approach. Ooh. Damn, the backdash to catch the JS2. I like that movement coming out from Pink, and that's burst down from James.
Okay, couple kunais, delays it just a bit, runs forward with the medium, and oh my god, almost gets them both in the follow-up. James full sends the S1 and is able to pick it up.
That's just how it goes, man. You had the starter for an incredible happy birthday. 3H to open it up, but unfortunately not able to jump and find the confirm. Speaking of, jumping in with the air dash. Ahri with the J2H. He blocks. Ooh. There we go. J2L straight into the low this time. Pink keeping it tricky. Oh, big whip on the JS2, but we escaped the corner.
Okay, here though. Got the hit and resets it. Full send on the second time. Break. Still in a little bit of a weird position here. We're definitely going to be able to get the kill if we so choose, but I think Limit Strike might be the better option for the early stage now. It's a single touch per character.
Yep. I think we thought we were seeing the tech roll back. Still can be able to build a Fury, especially if we drop on the stance heavy. 9 seconds left on the clock, but there we go. The super assist cleanly secures the life lead. 5 seconds to stay alive, and we're not going to get caught by YOLO level 3 this time. 3 seconds on the clock, but you know, just yesterday we saw some comebacks in playoffs. Let's see if we can do the same for James. But New York only has so many blessings. Pink times you out and is now on set point.
Oh, it was a good effort for sure, but unfortunately there it's not able to generate enough chip, and Pink gets out of the round with the break still intact. Fortunately here for James, Wraith form not going to go the way he wishes that it did. He's going to get caught out immediately, and Pink can optimize here against the wall.
All right, tag launcher, get that limit strike back in for Ahri. Stalking dart set. Yep, fade away. Sky's covered by the tag out Senna laser. Yasuo gets the break from Pink now, but still swipes through with the 5L.
Second wall here, we're able to double up. Opportunity now to bring into the the get up attack gets killed for it, and the interrupt. I think he actually recovered and swung something else.
Senna's in with a full charge laser, not going to tag back with a freestyle. Leave Yasuo in the back to recover some great HP. Fade on blue.
And I thought for sure we were at prime real estate for the 2H, but still gets caught out. Pink does an incredible job continuing to control the space, and off the very tip of the fireball, we find a dash in to close it out. Pink, 2 games for himself.
Yeah, exactly. Great ways to, you know, like you mentioned, catch out if you're being a little bit too antsy with defensive mechanics. So heading on into it, our first set of the day. Crocs and Socks just running in with the empty jump throw.
Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication there as the assist ends up throwing us off, but it's not going to matter as Crocs is used to utilizing the tentacle there. That was a sick 3H.
Ooh. There we go. The Illaoi Darius on the side of our duo. Illaoi Yasuo from Loogie trying to swing at the Illaoi, but also trying to be careful not getting countered by Crocs on the other side. But Loogie able to score a solid hit. That's breakdown.
Okay, and the timing on the 2M actually very nice from JakeyTheSnakey there. Now he just full sends the jump in, manages to avoid the 2H.
Yeah, there we go. Just right past. A little bit too far forward for that 2H to make contact, but Jake and Bake, basically all the health in the world. Crocs and Socks getting a little beat up in the back, though.
Oh, level 1's going to do a grip as we still have a little bit of fury left over. Overhead not dealt with, but we do get the jump away as well as the punish.
Yeah, no big confirm from Loogie off of the overhead. Oh, there we go. Keep it simple. Cash out a solid 50% here. Now you just need one more touch. Tag in to the Crocs and Socks, but there we go. J2H off the scramble. Takes the first round.
And even with it not cleanly connecting, I love the idea of where we were at there. The jump over down heavy, extremely smart. The timing on the tag, extremely smart. Everything really coming together so far is unfortunately, at least unfortunately for Crocs and Socks, cross-up man finds his man.
A little fuzzy jump action on the overhead. Didn't want to have to deal with it. Push block out. I like it. There. Okay, we're just sending 5 out. Do it again. Do it a 4th time.
It's become untrainable. I like this.
He's unconditionable. That's the cerebrality we were talking about. Parry to pull up here. Puts you back into that West Coast corner.
Oh, a touch mistimed there, but a great timing on the break as 3H is attempted. And now it's going to be Jake and Bake left alone. Has a chance, though.
Walk it out. Yeah, I like that Jake and Bake has been, you know, so patient, just waiting for the Darius assist to come back out. It's a tough comeback to try and make, especially with being slammed down with the JS2. But not trying to overextend here. Does get caught out on the jump in as little Loogie ties it up.
Oh, Jake and Bake has some good ideas when it comes to the timing on the jumps, and Crocs and Socks is doing an amazing job of calling assists at the right time there. But if you're going to go for those empty jumps, especially, you've got to be willing to block on those landings there. Let the assist do the work for you.
Ooh. There we go, the swipe of the 3H, like you mentioned. That's going to be a dead Yasuo.
I like
Send
that.
the slam, spend the meter. We're like, okay, let's get our damage where we can. Try and keep Crocs and Socks at base. Snipes Jakey out on the assist call. Still able to parry and stop some of that damage. Burst baited here by Crocs.
Dude, the double 2L dash up was baiting super hard. Misses out this time, though. Timing again on the break. Very nice from Jake here as Crocs able to take back full control and optimizing well with the jump forward.
There we go, Limit Strike. Get yourself a little bit of that break meter back, but just a little bit too early on the overhead, so no meaty to be seen. We wake up Mash on the whip. It's 1v1 now.
Definitely had the right idea, but unfortunately mashes out with a heavy normal. Got to be something a little bit quicker there as the legs get exposed. We're going to get caught again, and the level 1 actually is enough.
I like what we were seeing towards the end there. Jake and Bake being like, oh, okay, I do need to look for some more of these empty jumps and just wait for the assist to do the work. But, you know, even then, when we weren't able to get the pressure started afterwards, just wasn't working out. So little Loogie locked back in to take game 1, but still got a chance for this duo to bring it right back.
Loved the idea with the jab there. Good blocks all around from Crocs, but can't deal with the cross-up again. Yasuo's still able to get these mix-ups done. And even there, that little delay before we actually went in for the 2L was so sick.
Yeah, tricky. We were looking for the windmill swing coming out from Crocs, but fortunately didn't hit Yasuo on the other side. Just trying to find any opportunity to save Jake now. Oh. The overhead 1v2 for Crocs, but does get sniped out by the Illaoi Rekka.
It's a big opportunity though, especially with the super assist still behind you. He's gonna have to spend the break as Crocs is gonna take full control here. Unfortunately, the combo gets cut a little short, but we still have the punish here on the get up attack.
There we go, the fade away and caught you on the approach. A little drop on the assist confirmed, but there we go. It's all practice. They're getting used to it. 50% down on the Illaoi in the back. Does get swiped up here by the Yasuo. Big drop on the super.
Nice block. I like the push block there too to make a little bit of space. Headless comes through again, but the parry. Little Loogie's ready.
Yeah, good situational awareness. It would have been a chip damage situation, but you had the meter ready for it. Little Loogie on set point.
Okay, that's one tag. I love that. Establish yourself a tentacle, but I mean, Crocs has seen that once before. The strike throw seems a little more throw heavy once you see that tentacle at your feet.
Spent the freestyle, still able to find a hit here for Crocs, and your assist timer was up for so long that you didn't have push block on wake up. So there we go, gonna set up bikini bottom one more time.
Hey, 43 months for my boy. None of those words are in the Bible, but I love you.
I'm not reading all that. I love you so much, Cola. Glad to see you.
That's the GOAT. Fury pops straight away. Overhead is attempted. A great block from Jake.
Oh, no, it doesn't quite get the down tentacle, but it's fine. Jump over on the other side. Run that Fury timer down. The duo is back in action.
Oh, yeah, and here we go. Rock bottom once again. Delays just a little bit and finds the overhead too. Timing was a touch off, and Loogie with a great 2H.
Yeah, I'm liking the ideas. One extra 2L on the OTG, but otherwise the pressure still looking very good. Crocs has definitely taught, Jake the solid setup, the simple BNBs. Speaking of, keep it simple with the headless. Round up for our duo, with still threat of match point for Lil Loogie.
And that continues to be such a dominant idea here from the Darius players, utilizing that 3H as Lil Loogie has the soul read around start.
It actually just like stopped you right before apprehends startup, or maybe it just caught the dead zone. Either way, Crocs undeterred. We're gonna bring you right back to that West Coast corner.
The pass, nice little punish here. Gets the extensions, Crocs and Socks. And with the timing on the assist too, ends up working out very, the synergy is in full effect.
There we go. We were seeing Jake be a little bit too late on those, but now the assist timing, like you mentioned, the sync rate is going clean. These gamers are in a perfect position to try and tie it up here. Charge the heavies.
Oh, but the timing on the press there for Lil Loogie. I like the break timing though on the opposite side to get through and actually break up the combo, but no, it's an S1 super to find the lockdown here. It might come down to the 1v1.
Yeah, scary. Don't want to be too... Oh, no, I was going to say don't want to be too crazy about catching up the tentacle. Headless, unfortunately, not able to invoke through the Rekka. Now it's 1v1. Illaoi versus Illaoi. Lil Loogie with such a big advantage in Fury, but we have 3 bars on the side of Jake. Oh no,
it's gonna wake up and let it rip, which unfortunately Lil Loogie is ready for. Oh, Jake would have been a legend if it hit though. Oh my god. Is too lit.
It's so godlike, man. Also, we're getting to see the pool party night scene, I believe. Oh, there we go. Let it rock. The infinite pockets on some of these players. Finally letting some of these skins rock.
Okay, so Verso, I mean, playing a team that's definitely known. This is a big body shell that can do some crazy damage here, especially with the double down. Definitely optimized much more for just being correct and getting follow-ups. As you can see already, getting that massive value off that Thresh back assist off of basically anything.
That breaks out, trying to skip the corner with the blitz tag out hook, but still gets swept up here by Zane's throw. Behind the back of the J2H2.
And so far, I mean, it's fully the Zane show. This is his character through and through. The Ahri has been carrying out as we are going to go for the tag. Leave the lantern for the mix-up too. That was devious.
And it puts you back into the corner as well. Not that Ahri has any trouble putting you back up against the wall with the side swap, but still tricky stuff here with the lantern. Okay, they've been labbing a little bit.
Chad with a great point too. I didn't ever notice that. There's a server with a tray in the pool.
He's standing there not even menacingly. He's stalwart, bro.
It's his job.
He gets paid for this, bro. He works on a yacht. Like, how bad could his life really be? Oh wow, he is stanced up. That is crazy. He's not even looking at Caitlyn.
It's at his jacket. This is not normal. This is whatever.
It's like Zen meditation, man. He's not distracted by the wiles of the world. Speaking of distracted, as we get caught up on a stalking dart, trying to keep the block string up here. But there we go, 2S1, my beloved. So you jump in once again with the J2H.
Oh, but the double overhead finally finds a home there. Verso, unfortunately, no way to be able to battle back. Blitzcrank, it's an okay 2H vertically and up in front of you, but it's not the greatest when it comes to characters like Ahri who threaten a cross-up so efficiently.
Exactly. There we go. We got the gloom set up with the ghoul. That lantern just doing the most, and Zane has all the opportunities in the world to work until you finally get opened up by the 5th overhead.
It's like you were saying, Zane doesn't play characters with regular jumps. He got the movement got to be special.
Okay, fade away with the jump H. All but a full screen button, but instead swiped out of the sky here by the anti-air hook.
Touch late there, but it's not going to matter. Oh, actually, Timing ends up getting messed up, and Tech's forward into the mix-up himself, but a dropped combo playing us right now.
Yeah, there we go. Thought the jump in was clean, but instead just waiting for that RE2H and straight into the charm. It's level 3 for the kill. That dead Darius going out in style.
I honestly, I have thought about buying this Darius skin, if only just to get the emote. You know what I'm saying? The lobby sticker. Come on, dude.
You can request to do it anywhere. You think there's like a Marine graduation or re-enlisting ceremony going on right now with drinks included? Speaking of super included, as we go for the Held Oak Super once more, break out to hopefully stymie the limit strike here, but still jumps into the J2H.
Yeah, the second you see that Rocket Punch, you see the commitment there. For Blitzcrank, a lot of times, I feel like layer 1 for Blitzcrank now is Rocket Punch into just wind up for a little bit, like the minimum amount of wind, just to see what your opponent wants to do. Is, I mean, that day 1 stuff still working out well. That hop over with the dart behind you as Darius can't quite get his axe active yet.
To confirm once more, the team all but working on a perfect. There we go. Same side. Oh, it was throw. I was ready to block the cross up. And I would have died too. Now it's set point for our duo.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the second you get the connection there with the little ghoul, Henry, I think they're calling him. It's just things get too devious.
Back into the corner for you. Yeah, they got the lore name ready for him. They're like, I'm familiar with this ghoul. I've seen him before.
Oh no!
Behind the back with the stalking dart, jump over. J2H required. This should be a clean kill in the blitz.
S2 finishes up with the limit strike here. Darius hasn't quite been able to do the heavy lifting yet. Looking like he might succumb to the same fate again. Zane's movement and Zane's ability to call out opponents' movements is just stellar. He is just, I mean, he is supreme when it comes to just keeping you locked down. And again, in a situation like that, trusting your teammate to be able to cover the other options and guaranteeing yourself a safe approach on the hop forward, blocking that get up attack and guaranteeing your finish. The duo takes the victory 4 rounds straight for these two. They're coaches for a reason. Get over here, brother.
Life could be so sweet, man. All right, we're back over to the pool. Kamui Senketsu is going to be rocking the Ekko Ahri freestyle, but RomeRulez, we got the Darius Warwick double down.
We were talking about that a little earlier. Warwick is definitely a road less traveled these days, man. A lot of people gave up on the Wolf. I mean, they got they dropped John Talbane as a skin, and everybody has moved away from him. It's rough out here.
Sad life, man, but still getting a little bit of rep in this top 48 qualifier. Not quite able to find a full confirm with that airborne hit on the fireball, but all is well. Tag back out of the time winder. Let's break down from RomeRulez.
Pass here, though. Clean connection. Darius in a lot of trouble. We are going to get the pickup here. Jab, jab, follow through. And this is where it gets messy.
With 2M for the frame kill, we're just waiting to see if any of these rolls come out. RomeRulez trying to find any escape from the corner, but caught the empty low. We're sliding on through. Kamui Senketsu looking at a dead Darius.
Yeah, I mean, the roll pass back to the same side is just too many layers to possibly deal with there as Warwick comes in to try and avenge. Does get that initial connection, but get up attack might have just sealed the deal.
Yep. I want the delay Rekka, but this is a comeback of all time if you can manage it. The up back air throw seals out the round.
That was oh my god, this Ahri champion is
down back
good.
Spirit Rush, by the way. It's a full confirm and limit strike, by the way. That's my main.
Okay, Dart ends up saving the day a little bit, dashes forward, and maybe an execute. Either that was an executioner or we had a hella bet on something aggressive coming out. Either way, he still finds the hit and still finds the confirm into the corner, but unfortunately with the timing on the break, the roll is going to easily bait that out.
Yeah, still able to block it out. Gets a sliding knockdown mid-screen. Gets the 24 bucks from Onion. Thank you. Evening out our prize pool. Oh, I see the number that's on the screen now. almost $170.
In fact, not evening it out with the 167.67. It is going to be super Spirit Rush. We'll leave it down to just one character left over. I just don't know if Darius has a chance.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, you have one Warwick super assist in the back. You find a hit with the 5M, but still not going to be the dead Ahri that you're looking for, right? So this 1v2 is going to be tough. A hyper mobile team. They're just catching up extra damage. Wait, maybe? All right, my bad. I shouldn't have doubted the super assist extensions from RomeRulez.
Yeah, the second you find that connection there, oh my god, the tip of the axe, and is able to reposition for the damage again.
Oh my god. Wait, no! Oh, you were so close, but maybe that was the setup. Either way, able to find the scoop off the throw. RomeRulez with a comeback of a lifetime. 1v2, and that was one round apiece.
Ooh, but the legs exposed straight away. Round start, 2M finds the mark.
Go, roll through action on the freeze. Still not gonna send the break though. Wait for the Ekko sandwich pressure. And no fake out this time with the freestyle. Instead, just knocks you on the dome with the overhead.
Oh no, and the assist call there was trying to cover his bases with the apprehend coming out on the opposite side, but it's not going to matter much as we do double up on the tags here.
Ooh. And there we go, didn't bite on the parry bait. That's the plus frames rock off the charge apprehend. Tag out. Oh! Scooped out of the sky with the anti-air apprehend.
Oh, but what attack, and then straight in with a down forward Spirit Rush. Nice parry on the opposite side, and the mistimed parry coming through. Mix-up doesn't even land. That wasn't even a mix-up. He just got hit by the super assist. That overhead was up. We were already comboed.
Little reset action here. Shenanigans in the corner, and once again, this Darius is an anchor and a half. 37-37 coming through from Jamal 10K. Thank you very much for the generosity.
Krogar coming through as well. 14 months. Good to see you, homie. As a back throw is going to put us in a very compromised position now. But 3H will save the day as it always does. We went from counting RomeRulez all the way out to counting them up to game one. That is a crazy comeback.
There we go. I can't count the Darius out until that match timer says 0. Both those times I was like, this comeback might be a little rough. This guy has not got the mobility. But when you got the soul read on how your opponent is trying to move, you are absolutely going to be taking a grip of damage.
Okay. Quick little throw there. Okay, and I actually like the structure of the mix-up there a lot, as we are going to go straight through with the Spirit Orb and no funny business. Doesn't hold, just gets the kill right away.
Why Darius kind of what, Jack? What did you mean by that? Why is Darius getting hit into Fury Break? You know, he just wanted to make sure he's doing as much damage as possible, but the JH goes wide, the tag out, to make sure that Ekko can look for that anti-air.
All I'm going to say is I'm impressed with the movement with the flip-flops on.
That's what I'm saying, man. Even with the chocos, they haven't fallen off, but still baits out the berry with the charge apprehend. There we go. Swiping on the streets here, but 3H goes wide.
Oh my god, the stand medium. Very smart there too. A lot of players we saw before. Misses on the optimization again though. Oh no!
Oops. Go. Tag back out. We have a super in tow for Kamui Senketsu. And up the super Spirit Rush. That's a round on the board.
Back into a bit of a weird position here as we tag out with the Darius. Unfortunately, we had already had 2 projectiles on their way, so we were completely caught out in the moment.
Right, get that meter right back for Ahri. Fade away. No tech scene, but still going to catch you with a wake-up throw.
Somebody in chat asking if there's been any Thresh today. This is one of the first matches we've had that doesn't have Thresh. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. You came in at a strange time. We've been seeing quite a bit of Thresh. A little bit less of the Senna here, but, you know, back to basics for this top 48 qualifier. From the skies, but you got to watch that stalking dart.
Okay. Apprehend, and after the flip, it's going to go straight in once again. Double down privilege here for the damage. Misses the apprehend, though, and Get Up Attack ends up saving the day.
The OTG S2, there we go. Senketsu trying to tie up the set count. Helmbreaker from the top rope. Oh, but the install super is not going to save you from the Fury activation.
If Warwick gets Bloodlust up, the potential threat of the cross up there might be able to complicate things a little bit, but that's a big if. It's starting to drain down already. We're already 50% left on the meter here and less than 50% life.
Ooh! Oh no, but not able to find the confirm off the rewind. Still baits out the get up attack. And tag launcher should spell your doom. Super Spirit Rush ties it up 1-1.
The generational with the bounce back there. See, I've been getting super jump scared by that because I have also had like the nighttime KO screen. It's really loud.
Some of them,
it's really
I don't know, man. The audio balancing definitely needs a little tweaking. It definitely reminds you that one of the teams has died.
Yeah, that's the nighttime pool one. That was a very far throw, by the way. Jesus. Ahri reaching deep. Grabbed him by the shirt.
First out once more. Okay, Stalking Dart set. But cleared out. Warwick with the counter call assist.
Oh, I love that sequence so much. And we get maximum Warwick afterwards, too. And OTG should be just enough as crouching medium finds a home.
There we go. Ekko down for Kamui. Now you got a 1v2 with the Ahri. Not the worst situation in the world, but definitely getting worse when you whip the parry right behind that demon flip.
But again, double up. We've seen that same combo a couple times in a row. Easily able to blow things up now as RomeRulez on set point.
Wiseman next in the back. God forbid a top laner do a little bit of roaming, right? We're carrying the team on our back the entire 20 minutes, and all of a sudden you roam once, and they're like, get back to your lane. Whatever, man. Get back to the corner. A little mix action with the double Spirit Rush.
If I could add one thing to this game, it would be him popping up in the chair in the background. If you know, you know.
Oh, yeah.
With this skin, come on, bro. Make him pop up in the chair one time.
Stuck in this West Coast corner once more. Limit strike. Fade away. Oh, but no catch on the roll.
Okay. So fast, missed out.
Yeah, too scaled off the throw, confirmed, but it doesn't matter. We catch you with the double fireball. We're going to final game, final round.
That's the round start here. Honestly, low-key, I would love to see a little more just like random demon flip. Random demon flip might be on the menu here. Yeah,
yes,
no, I really
he's
like
thinking
that.
it. He's tuned into the stream.
The threat of the dive kick through a lot of the projectile-based neutral we're trying to play is definitely good, but that's where you can't do it. We've already shown that we are very adept at getting the throw when you go for it at close range. I want to see it long range. I want to see you dive kick.
We're fading away, just trying to save the burst movement. It's like, okay, we've shown quite a bit of demon flip. Let's see if we can tone it down just a little bit, but now Darius getting swiped up with the orb super. No! Yes! Wait a minute, I did not think that it would hit on the way back down. I thought we were going to get cleanly too. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, we got happy birthday. That's what happened.
Yeah, we're cleanly getting something. Headless comes through. Maximum Warwick absolutely able to follow up as the guy has max distance on it now.
I'm seeing my local die before my eyes. A big whip with the DP, though. They're ready to try and bring this momentum right back. Assist is up.
Okay, I mean, we've seen Darius work his magic before. He has definitely been able to take the wins in worse situations than this already.
Ooh, fade away. Careful with the whip from the 5M, but no punish from Darius. The assists trading like ships in the night, but Kamui Senketsu still able to find the hit. Should be able to build up Fury before you find the kill, but rough situation. You know we're looking to bait it, but we whip the 5M. It's okay. OTG 2L keeps you alive with a 2-1. My local.
I mean, once you get into top 48, it's bangers only.
Exactly. It's bangers. It's a bloodbath, and we're heading on into it. Ahri, Caitlyn versus Jinx, Senna. So a battle of the sharpshooters right now on point.
Yeah, Definitely appreciate this team from Jakey here. Jakey, one of the premier Jinx players in North America, as a lot of people do know him for. Senna seems like a pretty natural pairing with that as well. Being able to go for Wraith form with a teammate as unselfish as Jinx, as you can see here, slides straight past and finds the hit. Break is immediately forced.
Ooh. Yeah, I tried to go for that IAD back JH. Maybe a jump down heavy would have worked, the hit behind, but either way, still just trying to, you know, make heads or tails of the situation. Send it out with the Caitlyn shots and avoiding Senna's in turn.
Yeah, it seems, now that I'm actually thinking about the theory of this team, I can't think of anything that feels worse than having to deal with Senna Wraith pressure through Jinx puppeted block strings. So actually, I see the vision fully with this.
There we go. OTG with the 5M this time. Try dash. The no full confirmed. Oh, tricky with the freestyle shenanigans. No hold with an extra rocket, but still gets tapped in the dome here. JakeyTheSnakey running away with the Wraith form pressure.
Damn, and reactivates again. This is giving me ABBA vibes for sure. Just being able to manage your gauge here and stay in Jealous Rage, stay in that Wraith form. I love characters like this, dude.
Yo, and I love the slide to go under the super dash as well. Unfortunately, not going to work out the second time. Caitlyn getting scooped up once more, and it's OTG straight into the super. Wraith form is back on the menu, and we get caught with the roll through with 2L. Okay. Not that you would have spent it either way, but didn't even have to worry about the break, so we didn't build it up in time. Round 1 to Jakey.
And I think Jakey is showing off what I think is going to end up being the winning style with Senna, is just using that meter so aggressively every single hit. It doesn't matter how much damage you get, you're getting back to Wraith immediately. That is absolutely the correct decision. Is unfortunately there, the mistimed parry is going to set us back a little bit on the strategy here. No more bar for Senna.
Oh, there we go. But we find that anti-air clean on that Ahri tag in. And like you mentioned, right, you know, just going immediately for Wraith, especially when you get a lot of meter in this game in general, and you're able to get quite the stock up with the Wraith install super. So might as well spend it while you can, get the most opportunities to mix with the tri-dash. And then we go right back into Senna here off the tag launch.
Even there, knowing you don't need to actually spend anything to follow up, tri-jump. Let's do well. Ahri manages to stand up, and even with the parries, we can't quite escape. There's no way to get any respite from the pressure here as base form Senna actually drops her combo.
Oh, no, tries to go for the S2, but it's all good. We still find a hit off of the scramble. 6H with the limit strike just barely leaves Caitlyn alive at 1 HP, so she's sniping on through with the P shooter to get some damage before she tags out. Ooh. Oh, with the minigun, we should find the kill here with Wraith form. Are we going to be able to uninstall and then go for the super? No, instead we get breaked out.
Still, you have such a big advantage here is now, yeah, able to set up the tilt over the Aegis Reflector as we roll forward here.
Empty roll is bold with no follow-up, but throw into OTG super. No headshot required. This sharpshooter stays alive, but it's 2 characters at 1 stray hit versus JakeyTheSnakey on a full health Jinx.
And that is the big thing there. Don't sleep on Caitlyn in these neutral situations. Takes the shot, finds the hit. Ahri easily able to pick up, but luckily for Jakey, tanking a lot of this damage through with the Fury.
There you go. The Aegis is down, just running down that Fury timer and catches you looking for the throw. Sniped out of the skies here with the run-up jump, and Ken in the 2v1, 9 seconds on the clock, and 1 S2 super ties up the round.
I mean, just a clinic on the matchup there. Jinx never getting to leave, never getting a chance to play the game here. As a quick little snap, was able to get a little bit of damage there. The grenade hits, and Senna's able to float over the normal there from Ahri. A very nice confirm from Jakey as we get our Wraith form active again.
Super dash tag out through. Just keeping you locked down for 1,000 years at a time. Space you out to the full screen too. Just to safely disengage. 1 meter down. Within the 6H, but it's all good. We had Jinx to tag out to regardless. Damn, caught with a fadeaway rocket.
I definitely love the idea with the double up on the foot fives here. Up to just the Caitlyn, who, you know, I think in a previous world was one of the weakest characters, probably just the weakest solo character, but with some new changes, definitely a much more viable in her own right in these solo situations. Being able to feint out on that forward S2, which we're not going to get to see. Oh, well, maybe. It's actually a huge deal for her.
down laser into the rocket. Just not... Okay, sandwich pressure between a minigun and the ethereal gun is definitely a scary spot here for Ken. Oh, fade away on the jump heavy, unfortunately. Whips.
Yeah,
laser does not.
Because of the timing on the tag, we knew we were able to go for the zap there. Very smart. Jakey showing off. I mean, obviously the team has great rushdown, and we've seen Jakey be able to show off how powerful it can be when you go for that type of sandwich situation, activate Wraith, go crazy with the minigun. But in the same right, I mean, being sandwiched between the zoners with Freestyle there, having to guess which way to full send your dashes as a character like Caitlyn, I mean, that's just like an unplayable nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. You're playing like you're trying to navigate through the Matrix right now. Like the scenes in the Mission Impossible films where you're like going through the invisible lasers with the smoke. It's a terrifying situation. There we go. Game 1 up to Jakey, trying to make it 2 here, but Senna. Ooh, big whip from the air dash. Yeah, full charge on the rifle too. Yeah, we got the supporting fire on Ahri as well, but even with the Caitlyn in the back, still able to catch you out. JakeyTheSnakey knocking out that Ahri.
Oh my god, and you know, not quite newly buffed, but still not something you get to see as often. Full setup for the mix here. That was a lot to visually deal with, but somehow Ken deals with all of it and then loses out to just the empty low. How you block the 5-layer burrito and then just the empty low is the one?
I don't know, man. It's like how you have a second stomach for dessert. Like sometimes you block the tough mix and then you get caught out by like empty jump mid. It could just be like that sometimes. And now Senna getting caught up here with a roll through. Ahri assist. Ken should be able to tie up the character count. Does he have to spend the meter for it? No.
Dude, I love the combo too. Going for the instant air dash on the first layer and getting the dash forward for the extra extension. I'm learning a little bit here.
Yeah, there we go. Air throw confirmed. Again, not going to find the kill. I wonder if we spend 1 meter here. No, we just go for limit strike. Yeah, full jump forward. The battle of the sisters right now.
Once again is going to pop the Fury here. An opportunity for the Fury dash cancel if we choose to take the shot, but it's very committal. You don't want to, you know, that's why that super assist potentially to blow it up.
Trying to leverage as much as we can, but also that super assist from Senna, right? The little bit of heal definitely solidifies that health lead, even with the Fury life regeneration. 1 second on the clock, and not enough time for Ken to bring it back. Jakey on set point.
And I understand Ken not wanting to be predictable with the gunshots there, but you gotta make a move at some point. I'm very surprised we didn't risk it with a level 3 or taking the shots with the S1. There was a lot of potential to come back in that one, but no time to think about that too much. It's Jakey back on the offense here with the Senna still in Wraith form behind, and Ahri looking cooked at this point.
Ooh, all but dead off of the fireworks. Cornball timeout. Oh, I mean, when the team with the 2 long-range zoning rifles zones me out, whatever am I to do? 1 character here for Ken, but no burst to be seen as we get tapped on the dome with the JM. This is looking rough for the comeback.
Also, both these characters low-key got timeout. So both these teams. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, double try dash over. Still holding on strong, but the 3H works out clean. The overhead from Jinx, and we tag right back out to the Wraith behind the back, but we're ready for the 2H. 80 seconds left on the clock, and the 1v2. Ken, worse for wear right now.
Jakey at this point, yeah, I was gonna say, just gotta make some space for yourself here. Nice throw, but nah, yeah, I was gonna you get a little bit for it. Set up at least.
Strike, meter situation solidified, trades off of the 2H, but 1 more like that, and it's gonna be tough. Okay, thank God Ahri took the bullet. She said, get down, Miss President.
The chopper! The chopper blocked the bullet!
Oh my God. Good push block, sniping at the skies here with the down laser. 40 seconds left on the clock now. We haven't made much progress. Ooh! Oh, if that was a happy birthday, that would have been excellent for Ken, but we'll still take it. Should be able to kill the Jinx here with super. Line up the headshot. There we go.
Okay, it leaves it down to the 1v1 here. Senna comes in. Not quite there on the Wraith form, but still. Chance shouldn't be too bad. Super assist. Doesn't get much for it. And time not on your side. 23 seconds left on the clock.
On Ken. Streets want to see 1 more game, but goes straight from the laser into Wraith form, looking for any chip. and you took to the skies. No way to parry there. So JakeyTheSnakey moving on with a 2-0.
Pairing that with Thresh's back assist, that's also extremely powerful. This feels like a very high potential team here, and I'm glad to see the 2x assist coming through to support it. As Yata, if I was expecting Yata to switch a character, it wasn't going to be Yasuo, but it seems that is the choice for him here. It's going to be the Ahri Ekko now.
Yugi saw the patch notes and he was like, all right, pool party, I got like 2-3 more patches to go. She'll still be chilling by the time I, you know, consider switching off to another character here. But Ekko now swiped up with the Thresh. At 6H for the limit strike. He said, hey, look, it's wonderful courgette. We got the localization for the player names now.
Okay, love the charge heavy.
Off the JH.
Oh, and again, utilizing the play well, but on that timing, knowing we're able to get away with the dash is so sick.
That was like a quadruple dash while waiting for you to tech back down to the ground. It was like, oh, what side am I gonna be on? Okay, look at the lantern.
Dude.
We have mad meter on the side of Fabulous Zucchini as well.
That was from full screen too. He teleports in, whips it out just a little bit. I love how we're utilizing these dashes.
Play. We charge through with the tackle, and it's a clean first round for Fabulous Zucchini.
Honestly, it feels like a lot of people who have been playing Thresh today have been just utilizing the dash like a little bit more aggressively and just kind of like sending it in spots a little unsure. For Zucchini so far, it's looked like really in control, really practiced here, but Yata with a great mix-up ends up forcing out the break.
Yeah, there you go. Tag out from the Ghoul. Trying to just pull up with the pressure on that. But of course, Ahri, unafraid to take to the skies here. Trick you up with the air dashes, but now holding on strong. Standing right below the lantern. Waiting it out, looking for an opportunity to 2H, but instead finally consumes the lantern with the jump in JH.
That's one thing you got to remember there too, is when you're charging up, when you have that dense death sentence spinning around, you're able to go for a pretty aggressive dash if you so choose, as now after the whip parry is still able to tag and bring in the Braum.
Okay, big clash from the air to air there. Running up behind the double assist. Oh my god, no! The threat of the Ghoul vomit. He was like, what side am I on? What side am I? I'm not touching you.
Dude, listen, man. Of all the things they ended up taking, because, you know, there's obviously, you know, some things from you see in these fighting games that look like they're like, you know, this reminds me of this other thing from this other fighting game.
Yes.
Hilda's the most evil character you could take something from, okay?
As cool as it is in this game, and I love Thresh's design, I see it and I'm like, Hilda Gloom, and like a vein pops out of my forehead. I get pissed off all over again, bro. All right, trying to knock out the Thresh here. Install up for Yata. Trying to mount this 1v2 comeback behind the back. Confirm with the J2H. Now Fury should be available for both of these gamers.
There's Zucchini here. No, just making space. Charge S2, back assist. Charge S2, back assist. I have just seen the light, I think. That seems evil.
Saying. At least there's no Roomba. Okay, he has Roomba, but it is definitely not nearly as good as Hilda's Roomba, in that it goes away on hit, I'm pretty sure. Like the Ghoul and Roomba, very different, thankfully.
Yeah, I was gonna say the super assist is low-key Roomba also.
Okay, wait, yeah, that one might actually be Roomba. Oh no, you're right.
5 seconds left on the clock, and still able to break through and take the finish. It's 1-1 on the rounds here. Zucchini again. Looking for that jump heavy and gets the pull through the flay and the perfect placement on the lantern to get the extension.
There we go, the shield and the sickle. Hook lands clean. A little bit of damage on the Ahri, so we're gonna tag back. Get her that gray health right back. Escape the corner. Okay, that was a scramble and a half, but anti-air 5L was not ready for the confirm. Now we fade away. And Gloom is set once more. We're chilling to the full screen. I can't believe it reached that far, man.
Okay, clean connect there, though. Very nice routing as well to make sure we get through. Keeps it short and simple off the limit strike.
Ooh, there we go. Toss up the Time Winder. Happy birthday as well. Luckily, Thresh is the one with the lower HP, so at least we're stopping some of the damage, but now Braum coming in with half health.
Ooh, Ray with the reset, by the way. Good to see you, homie. As Zucchini trying to weather storm here in the corner. Great timing on the jump, but it's not going to matter with a elegant 2H from Yata.
There we go. Fury's out. We got a couple super assists ready if we choose to send the Roomba. There you go. Oh, but no crumble to be seen. We're waiting behind that Ahri. Ooh, retreating guard does not get caught by the 3H. Just a hair too far.
Okay, and I love that. Just get the charm, take the damage while you can. Zucchini in a terrible position now. I think this is definitely an underrated strat. Just full send and leave them in an all-in position.
Ooh, there we go. Crumpled off of the Roomba. That Lantern taking away 50% with the super.
Oh my god, and the timing on the dash up to get the throw perfectly spaced and perfectly punished. Zucchini comes out swinging from the front, but in the end, Yata gets the last laugh, at least in the early stage.
Keep that up going into game number 2. We charge right behind the Braum assist once more, but we get down forward Spirit Rush back over to the corner.
Yeah, gamers, we're calling Thresh super assist a Roomba. I'm sorry. That's locked in.
It follows me everywhere I go, man. I can't stand it.
Oh, but yeah, okay. So when you hit the ghoul with a physical attack, you have to hit it again. Luckily, though, we're able to pick both characters up immediately after.
Go, another happy birthday on the side of Yata this time. Oh, and that Thresh all but dead. Didn't even get a chance to play. First time chat, Awuga is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I go crazy for a man in a suit too. I understand. That being said, that man in the suit being sent to the grave, the hyper spirit rush coming out from Yata now on set point. I through on the run up 5M.
Oh my god, that was mixed. That was a crazy start.
Oh, there we go. No retreating guard. We put up the shield and let Thresh assist do the work, but no command grab to be seen. That's breakout. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you buffer that dash there, that jump heavy. That's one of the weird things about Thresh as well, is he has so many different heavy air options you can potentially swing out, so sometimes you can get your wires crossed a little bit, because that jump heavy, while it is extremely good, can sometimes get you in big trouble, as now both characters almost in trouble off of that one.
Oh man, if we got the happy birthday off of the gloom, it would have been sick. But able to parry the assist, get some extra damage on that Braum, and keep Thresh at bay. But didn't lose too much space. We had Lantern set, so a tricky TP. Unfortunately, not able to find the confirm.
Okay, heavy into heavy combos if you teleport. Today I learned that was so sick.
Yeah, I did not think so. I was like, oh, we ended up going for the reset, but ended up seeing the 2 on that combo count. I was like, hold on now. Back to the Zucchini. Looking to try and tie up the set count. Fury still available for Yata, but I imagine you hold on.
If you get one more clean hit, if you can get a full combo on Thresh, then I think you maybe consider it. But unfortunately, you are the one, on the receiving end of the combo here. It's a big guess parry from Yata, which, I mean, you can't blame him. It does leave us around a piece now. Still set point for Yata, though.
Yeah, when you're already down and out, betting it all on that final hit, not the worst thing in the world here. That being said, Patri trying to look for the 5L on Braum and getting swiped up with the Flay for your troubles.
The implementation of Flay in this game, honestly, might be the coolest thing about Thresh's kit. Just the way that it works is kind of unreal.
Yeah. 4H, 6 heavy. Taking to the skies here, but no air throw. Just a couple up back, slow things down with the shield. Okay, we're outie. Boom! Jump down heavy, my beloved.
Set one more time. I'm teleports back, so I was able to get one more.
Confirms are so sick, man. Caught you with the retreating guard off Flay. There we go. I'm just gonna go for retreating guard. No meter. Oh, tried to go for the early, very tricky timing with the Poro coming in from the top rope, so that's Ekko down.
Oh no, but Ahri's movement speed obviously more than fast enough to be able to get the interrupt there. Henry making his way over. It's going to be the charm attempted and easily avoided.
There we go.
Henry can't be swayed. You can't make him fall in love. The charm doesn't affect him.
Exactly. He knows who his master is in terms of the Lantern. Thresh TP's behind you with the nothing personnel. Now it's one apiece.
Ooh, sick and firm for the full screen Lantern as well. Picks it up with a flay and sets it down for the limit strike.
Ooh. Damn, tried to pull up past Henry, but instead gets thrown for your troubles. Seeing a lot of retreating guard coming out from Yata now. Ooh. There we go. Let the Time Winder do the work and stabilizes the Happy Birthday 2. Tons of damage off of the Orb Super.
Yeah, it's time for a big adjustment here from Zucchini. He's getting caught in a position now where Yata is starting to hold it forward much more aggressively, as he should, because Zucchini has been leaning into that back play so often here. So Yata with better positional choices so far. We'll see if we see more of them now.
Ooh. Just a triple neutral jump heavy. If it doesn't work once, let's do it 3 times in a row. Toss the Poro to knock Ekko on the dome, but he still lives. There we go, double back assist. Help! On Henry!
I was gonna say, somehow, gotta make some room for yourself here.
Cool. There we go, caught you with the Gloom. Henry. And we pick up clean into the charge.
Oh my god, it's sweet chin music with the stand medium to kick Ahri's head off. And then Ekko gets caught straight afterwards too.
All right. Reversal of momentum. TJ now on set point. Send out the Lantern. On with a double assist. Could barely tell where Thresh was. We run up at the same side.
Tyson sets it up again. I thought maybe it was going to be a quick tag. One thing you always have to keep in mind when the Lantern is on the screen. I love it utilizing it there just to be able to get away though.
Brings that once more. Oh my god. Where is he? Oh no, drops in the JS1. It doesn't matter. Off of the scramble, trying to hard bait out the break, but nothing found from Yata.
Okay, sets it up for one more time. Limit strike. 1 million mix-ups here. Is able to get away, and the shield pops up just in time to save. Put him in the box.
Ooh, the lower duration is not going to save you. That shield came up just in time. Fabulous Zucchini now 1 character away.
Bro, Henry is so menacing. Had to jump over it. Does find the 2H in the end.
Oh, there we go. Super Time Winder to get through Henry. Knocking on the doors with these 5 Ls. Ooh. Okay, fade away. Gets caught up with a tackle and the back assist. For the Rake, rather, does catch you, but it doesn't confirm into the Lantern.
I mean, as this Fury runs out, though, I don't think we're going to quite get in time for the charm. Yeah, it's just a Super Spirit Rush instead. Wake up and just jumps away.
Ooh. Super Time Winder doing a grip on Braum in the back. Yata with this 1v2, just looking for the chip out. And Super Spirit Rush does the job. One character appeased. If we run into the level 3, we did! We sent it. Shades of James in the top 48 qualifiers. Now Fabulous Zucchini punches his ticket 1 round further. 2-1 here for TJ himself. Oh,
that was unethical hoops from TJ. Maybe it's for content. Maybe it's getting warmed up for Evo. Who knows? We'll see from Bleed, though. I assume it's going to be very well practiced. He's going to show up in the Sub-Zero fit, too. Goddamn.
Go green versus blue, and now first blood over to our duo. Okay, caught up on the Stray Lantern. Ekko in.
Loving the timing on the roll on that one. Break still available here as we're going to get the pull in and the knockdown. Opportunity now is, I believe, putting him in the box. It's not quite enough, but it is very good damage. It leaves you close enough for the mix.
Oh, there we go. Henry waiting behind. Brings it right back down to earth. Just a tiny bit of chip damage, so I like the jump coming out there. Just to try and keep Thresh alive in the back.
Okay.
Ooh. Back to action. We're back in with the replay.
Pass. Knock down one more time. Tag launcher. Definitely the correct call. Take your damage where you can. He's going to go for a very simple variation on that one. Doesn't want to do any of that extra stuff. Put him in the box.
Ooh. Okay, chase the jump out with the JH, but you got to be ready for that lantern. For the Thresh assist, rather, on the way back down. Bull summon. Gotta watch out for the Roomba, though. Just that travel on the lantern. And so much respect.
Oh, timing on the tag, definitely good. Full send on the overhead is Apology Boy with a big guess there. Trying to look for the parry. Doesn't quite save him, though.
Oh, no, it didn't find the pickup off the rake. Tapping the toes. That's Fury out, we believe, for the duo, but that belief goes south. Unfortunately, Bleed still going to be able to seal out that round, and with a full break meter going into round 2.
Damn, jump S1. Actually doesn't quite pull into the time winder there. Maybe needed to call it a little bit later. That was a weird one, as we're actually doing a pretty decent job here with the Lantern to be able to get our successful connection. Oh, just about east to west.
Waited out. Henry just pulling up menacing lead, trying to stop him with the time winder, but undeterred.
Yeah, that was crazy too, because Henry was not going to get the hit there, but he didn't hit no bell. He said, I was upset.
Yeah. I'm still in. Oh, no. Dropping the run-up JH. There you go. Henry's back out. Playing baseball with the time winders. Ooh, but sniped out of the sky with the Helm Breaker. 2H back down on the ground. Bleed. Worse for wear.
Okay, I like that too. Simple as far as the combo goes. Heavy, heavy. Finds our knockdown. Was looking for the throw, but it's going to get caught by the up back Helmbreaker. It doesn't matter how many times you patch this game. There's a couple truths that we have to respect. And up back Helmbreaker is one of them.
It's an inevitability for sure. Ooh. There we go. Cross through 5M, but no full confirm. Bleed still on one touch. Chip damage territory as well, trying to make the most of your turn, but how much could you really do on the solo Thresh?
Ooh, unfortunately there, the answer is looking like nothing, as we're going to get caught out behind on the resource game, but even in the rounds now.
Ooh. Okay, that's with the stray rake. A little bit too shallow for the 2H to make a connection. Now we're waiting it out. Parry on the time winder.
I will say, I see the conversation happening in chat. I think Trap Lord Huey has perfectly hit the nail on the head. I think these characters are both extremely difficult. I think Senna's a little more difficult in the way where she's going to take a little more time to cook. I think they're both strong and they're both hard.
Yeah, exactly. The situational awareness of like, oh, how much Wraith form do I have, and do I want to prioritize like running it down and setting it into super to refresh, or, you know, just building it back up. And for Thresh, right, it's okay, what part of the screen are we on? What is my best extension? And what do I want to set up in terms of the Lantern? Koos setting us up with a $50 contribution to the match. You know, thank you for the generosity. Bleed generating and donating some damage onto the side of our duo here. This Ekko should be all but dead as we send the box super.
I see that comment on the match of Reno too. Said, well, listen, we're making deals right now. Both Threshes fully involved. It isn't going to be the mirror match now, but a full send dash forward with the heavy's going to get that early extension.
My time, and he's in. Catches you with the air to air. Yeah, with level 3, you're not going to have time to build up that Fury. That should be a dead Thresh.
Moment 37, attempt 37, doesn't quite get the kill, no chance. As, yeah, I love the idea for the parry there, but Bleed with a good call to go for the throw.
Dude, something about Thresh as well. I don't know if this is just like a visual bug or this is something they intended. Like, as he's throwing you and you're dying, if you have less than throw health, they like, the red health that it's doing increases more than your like max HP. I don't know how else to describe it, but I don't know, something about it just seems extra violent. Definitely fitting for Thresh here as we head into game number 2.
It's one of the things where it's like, I know what you mean. It's very weird. I don't know how to explain. I think you explained it exactly how I would have.
Oh, Tried to 5L to stop the Ekko sliding on through, but that rewind keeps you just barely out of range.
Okay. Thinking I puts in a weird spot. Falls down and lands with the empty low straight away. Quick little pull in. That charge heavy is going to let us get that little bit extra damage on the limit strike.
Limit strike, set the lantern. Now just waiting for the assist to do the job. Okay, back it out, get that meter off the retreating guard too. Would have been a sick pickup, but there we go. Forward assist coming out from Thresh, clean pickup.
Oh, and was definitely correct. Parrying that Time Winder on its way back through was absolutely the right call, but couldn't quite get it the way we wanted it to.
Way too early. I like the baseball shenanigans though. Sends the Time Winder right back to sender and puts that assist back on cooldown.
Damn, playing to the follow-up, death sentence. Slides on past and has that super assist, but a little bit of miscommunication, it seems. Thought maybe they were going to fall into it. Instead, just going to be the box one more time, as well as the throw. Take it down and leave us in the mirror match.
I'll take it. All right, Thresh v Thresh. Might not be able to build up Fury, especially when we have level 3 available for bleed. So the earlier we can confirm, but the earlier we drop, there's one more chance here for our duo. But drop for drop, behind the back, we throw you. And then we dash back out again. Tries to reverse. No, please.
There's no parry though, so you can be a little more aggressive if you want, but no! Bleed lands and swings and finds the connection again. It's a round up and it's set point.
Heated scramble in the mirror to bring us the potential final round. Cool. Okay, nothing found off the anti-air. That's empty jump coming through from Thresh, but there we go. TPJH, my beloved.
That's where a lot of the weird drops come from that you've got to keep in your mind is when Thresh throws the lantern, depending on where you are in relation to the lantern is where it sends you. It's not a command on the lantern itself. It's the position of the lantern to your character you're hitting.
Exactly. Even trying out some of his combo trials, I was like, why is this not working? I look at the demo, he does like a single backdash back, and the lantern sends him an entirely different angle. So, you know, being aware of the spacing, especially the heat of the moment, when you're catching some of these straight hits and calling out like, oh, where is my lantern? It's tricky stuff.
Spot here, though. Oh my god, that was an evil 2-8. Both characters involved again, though!
Oh. All right, both of them caught up in that limit strike. Wake up parry, and we send it again! Ooh. Baits out the get-up attack. 5M start. We got the ghoul ready in the corner. Oh!
You said exfoliate or you will look like Thresh? That's probably the worst sell for exfoliation I've ever heard. I'm trying to get the Thresh biceps. Are you serious? Sign me up. I'm in.
Someone in the chat was like, why does he do so much damage? And then someone was like, is it because he's hot? They didn't need to build up his arms like that, to be honest. Like, he's a ghost, right? The amount of times that he swings the hook around shouldn't have any, you know, bearing on the muscle, but they decided to give him a little something, something. Speaking of, we got a little something in the Fury bar for both of these characters. 1v1, bleed, one character away from that top 8 qualifier, but still another round for our duo. They stay alive.
And being able to hold on to your Fury in that spot too is massive for both players here, as unfortunately ends up mistiming it just a little bit. Try to utilize the Flay to actually beat out the death sentence. Not going to work out in the early stage. The secondary one does hit, but we don't have a combo for it, and Bleed takes advantage.
Fade away, Time Winder set. But caught you with the rewind into overhead. We just barely built up the 1 meter, but end up dropping a little bit early. But off of the scramble, we still secure that dead Ekko.
Hey, Jack, you know why we're here. It's good to see you, brother.
You know what we're about. What's good?
Follow up.
Another hit found for bleed.
Oof. Okay. Opportunity now to take a break. Mistimed it by just a little bit, but I do see the vision on the routing. Luckily, you know, we'll just do our best Roddy Rich impression to bring it down. Should be the end as bleed takes it 2-0.
Is bounds to not be so, but you know, you look at that character model. I don't think I don't think Wall and the Storm are going to translate particularly well, but I don't know who's to say. They've been cooking so far. But again, this top 8 qualifier, Ahri versus Ahri, Akali versus Akali. It's the mirror to try and qualify to the winner's side.
Yeah, because everybody in this game so far has been the correct size for themselves to their like cannon height and stuff. But like characters like Anivia and like Malphite, I'm pretty sure that they are like Malphite is like a literal mountain. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm
God, he would be so sick, but like, you know, lore-wise, I don't know how they're going to fit him on the screen unless he's just like the entire size of half of the screen, like how they have the Blitzcrank.
Oh, okay. Good push block. Unfortunately, doesn't quite escape you from it. The push blocking on the instant air dash there from Ahri just lets her follow up as aggressively as she wants to.
There we go. We were slamming on the assist in the back, but caught you with the bounce regardless. So we're like, okay, we can spend another meter for the orb super. Tries to parry the orb, but just a little bit too early on the stalking dart.
Okay,
Smokery Scat. Keeping with the kunais too to bait out the throw. A clean round 1 for mazetraps.
Fully evil. I love the idea there. Not a chance to be able to play on the opposite side is now a little too far for the 2M, but I saw the vision, had the right idea. Yussry on the other side finds a clean hit. You're gonna be able to take us all the way to the West Coast wall, as Akali can always get to the corners.
No, and chase you down off of the back roll too. Just keep it clean with the meaty 2L and back over to the corner. At least we would have. We did drop off the 2H, so now has to break to escape this corner.
Gamers, listen, if you want the giant characters, we put the giant characters in as a stage, okay? We just fight on the back of Galio, okay? We don't actually put Galio in.
Wait, Malphite as a stage would go a little crazy. I can't even lie. We don't have a mountain-esque stage just yet.
You know what I'm saying?
At least not one that would be the same color.
Tag launcher working well. Decent chunk of damage here as we are going to set up the Twilight Shroud.
Yep. All right, just spinning away. Tags back out to an Akali of your own. Mashes 5L on the way back down. Not ready for the confirm, but caught you. Yeah, maybe just mashing a little bit too early on that Vegeta assist.
Good. Teleport is better. Cold Star to follow it up. And definitely enough. No, I thought the OTG definitely would have killed. And now all of a sudden, we have access to both characters somehow.
Oops. All right, Limited Strike is keeping you alive. Akali in the back. All right, trying to stall as long as we can. Send it with the kunai assist and baits out the parry as well. Runs up for the throw, and we get that OTG super from Ahri. Breakout from mazetraps.
I looked it up, by the way, because I saw a comment in chat. Nautilus is 40 feet tall.
That's pretty tall.
Cannon Nautilus, maybe. Character out of the way, though. Akali. Not going to have to worry about that for too long. Clean connection from Maze. An opportunity to open this thing up.
There we go. The deep dash to get a clean side swap as well. Get that extra damage from the Akali super assist, but 17 seconds on the clock. mazetraps with a solid life lead, so we're just trying to jail you with the orb super. We tried to bust back out, but now it's one touch Akali versus mazetraps.
Oh my god, but the spacing to punish the sweep is just evil, and the level 3 will definitely seal the deal.
Go 7 seconds left on the clock. Didn't even want to risk it. The comeback of a century. We're tied up on the rounds.
Ready. Let's go.
Okay. Lariat 1 chooses not to program in the second one. Stagger with the jabs and a perfect dash medium, but no follow-up. Luckily, you know, we still get our secondary hit.
Like you mentioned, Akali able to make it corner to corner no matter where we're at. Get up attack. Just clearing the shroud here. Run up throw.
Okay, down as one dart. It's going to make us be a little bit more aggressive. It's a great block on the cross up there, and an even better 2H. The battle of the, the Fox is doing a great job in the air. Akali pretty easily able to stifle that momentum.
There we go. No throw on the roll through, but again, dash up 2L, catching, trying to match on wake up. Keep it simple. Izuna drop. And that's a dead Ahri. Slammed into the pavement.
Ajax, that was my pitch. I want Cho'Gath, and I want him to have Feast, and I want him to get bigger every time, and I want him to stay bigger, and I want him to be forced Juggernaut. You have to play Juggernaut if you pick him. That's what I want.
That would go insane. He has to have like double the max HP if you're forcing him to be Juggernaut, but I don't know, maybe it could be done.
Nice knockdown here, though. Still has Fury. Super assist from the tail end. But we landed jab and tag. It is a disaster. At least on the, on the yussry side. For mazetraps, it's a dream.
Bro, I was so confused. We were hitting you with like the back of the rocket thrusters. I didn't realize it reached that far back. I was like, hello? He's still locked down? Right back into it. Get up attack. Stop that momentum in your tracks. The quadruple backdash to avoid the Ahri assist. Doesn't stop the approach from Akali. Okay, stopped you on the Lariat assist, though.
That's gonna be one of the weird things about playing this team is because playing it in the mirror match specifically is that normally I feel like one of the strengths of this team is that it's like, oh, I'm up here, you can't touch me, haha. Like, this team can get high enough to actually interact in those situations too. So these spots where you're normally pretty safe and feeling good about chucking kunais, getting back to the ground to be able to pressure, I feel like they can beat you to the spot in ways that you're just not used to in the mirror match.
Yeah, exactly. Both from mazetraps and from yussry, right? Off of that happy birthday, we're seeing both of the Akalis just take to the skies and go, okay, I'm going to swing with dash jump JH. And if you're being a little bit too, silly in the skies with kunais or fireballs, I'm going to bring you right back down to earth.
But it's a super assist to be able to equalize here, at least round now. We're doing a great job getting ahead.
Straight away. Damn! Okay, JS2 with the air-to-air. We're actually playing team fight without the fuse. They're just like fighting each other on both sides of the map.
F2 takes a step back. Love the attempt there as we, oh my god, get up attack into assist with teleport is a lot to have to deal with there on the wake up. It's the double overhead finds the mark but can't confirm fully.
There we go, counter hit on the fireball. Should be dead. Akali, keep it simple. Back down to one character here for yussry. Clean pickups. Oh no! Bet it all in the get up attack, but nothing found. Trying to jail you once again with the orb super. Bets it on the parry on the way back, but tricky. It's the same as the timing with the Time Winder. Off screen, you really just got to trust your timing, but the Azuna drop ties up the round.
And leads us up to set a point now. It is a potentially devastating situation to come up here as mazetraps right away. The rising jump jab. yussry had a great idea, but gets caught out for it. Mazetraps with the double tag to make sure that Akali's the one to get the clean hit.
Stalking dart set. Now we're going to punish the roll with the throw. Seeing a lot of that coming out from yussry. There we go. Down fireball into the double overhead. It's lights out for Ahri, and it might be lights out for yussry as well.
Full reposition, and this time is a little early on the 2H. Tried to go for the read, expecting us to come down way quicker, which I know it's a risk you're willing to take when you have a lead like this.
Ooh. Fuzzy jump, but brought back down to earth, straight into the throw, and it's OTP super from Ahri once more. Actually, basically at one touch as well. That Akali is about to build up level 3 in the back. Ooh, but got behind the back. Okay, Fury, but no looking to bait it. Retreating guard. Attack, one touch for yussry, but stopped by the fireball. It's 2-0 for mazetraps. To the first match of our winner's side top 8 lead versus JakeyTheSnakey.
Oh, that's one thing in this matchup I feel like is going to be something you need to be careful about is going for a normal into flay. It feels like you're going to get shot 100% of the time with either of character on the screen.
Exactly. Now we set up the electrified claptrap. We got the grenades. This Senna Jinx is so good at covering both sides of the screen, right? We knock up the monkey drone to cover the skies, or we could have it just cover the ground where we go for jump back rockets. But now we're set up into the Wraith, like you mentioned, catching out the tech roll.
And again, her launcher is an OTG, bro. Come on. So good, it's so sick. The pickup and gets the transformation back right away, takes the shot into the skies, can't convert it. But I mean, just everything going Jakey's way so far. It's immediately, that's my bad, Jakey. This one's my fault. I normally don't believe in caster curse. That one was me.
He said, damn, he's doing really well. Bleed just trying to swap the story up on that one. Clean block of the 3M. Able to escape the corner too. Here we go. Oh, I was going to say not getting caught out by the roll shenanigans, but ended up rewinding to the same side. Now Bleed going to bring this to the 1v1.
Oh, and I love that. The down S2 just to reposition pretty aggressively here as Jakey with a push block.
Okay, got brought back down with the up minigun, but still jumps to avoid the zap.
And Senna, I think, not realizing she was shooting the wrong direction, but that's okay. Jinx don't miss. It's the super mega death rocket, which does connect and always kills. I mean, that's like the premier level 3. Forever and always.
All the damage you could ask for. Back into the Ekko on round start. Back assist just a hair too short at the full screen here, so Jakey taking all the opportunity to pull up. Nothing found off the Wraith form, though. Ended up jumping into the Time Winder. Turn up for Bleed. Yeah, rocket into Wraith form Fireball.
Oh, ended up missing out, but knew the Flay was on the way back.
Yep. Ooh, good reach. Gonna parry behind the rocket, but still getting caught at bait.
Every single angle is covered by a fireball, and somehow Bleed still finds a way to get the hit. Jakey on all of these tags is covering every single angle.
Damn, I like the idea of the S2 as well, right? Covering a different angle than the 2H, which might have been a little bit too shallow, but we're a little bit too early as well. Now in the corner, I wonder if we could have gotten a confirm off the throw. Maybe just a bit too far from the wall. But it doesn't matter when we catch you with a counter hit 5M. That's Bleed to break to stay alive up against Bleed's Thresh.
Oh, okay, but both players getting punished a little bit off the parries. Unfortunately there for Jakey, he was already pretty far behind and waking up with the throw, trying to beat out the reactionary situation. Gets caught out by the low crush.
Shout out 3. I'm just going to go right over and Bleed with the Time Winder, ties up the round. I'm feeling a little bit better with starting with the Ekko here. Again, just looking for a lot of that Thresh back assist. And back assist is going to bring us a happy birthday. Great start for Bleed.
Double rewind and finds the got clean connection here. Bleed doing his best. Limit strike definitely on the menu here. Oh, actually, never mind. You just kill him. That's a little better.
All right, kill confirmed with the box. And Senna falls back down to earth. Okay, fade away, just trying to stay out of range of the Jinx jump M, but still gets caught on the way down. Breakout for Bleed.
Oh my god. Very nice confirm there too. Keep the casual with the light normals here. Dashes up, was looking for the throw. Great stand block, but unfortunately it's going to set up the sandwich.
There we go. Still blocked out the cross up. But like you said, in the sandwich situation, you can only block for so long. We are running down the Fury timer, but ready to air tech that reset situation.
Oh my god, and Flay just enforces that sandwich situation in such an aggressive manner. Jakey unfortunately gets pulled straight back into the mix. It doesn't matter if your back's to the corner, you just don't get to control where you are.
Yeah, so many ways to bring you right back behind, right? Whether it's, okay, I'm going to Flay to make it so that Ekko can get behind you, or it's going to be, okay, I'm sending out Ekko to be the lockdown this time, and I'm going to TP behind you with my dash. Up. Double dash up. No full confirm off the tap to the head, but we got Senna in Wraith form.
Dash should be able to get the activation here. This is definitely the right call. Is now it's going to be tag launcher, so you do have those Wraith form assists to be able to save you now.
There we go. Set up claptrap, break out from bleed. Break in front from Jakey. Yeah, the zap is going to go right through the time winder as well, just trying to give Senna a little bit more space to work with. Battle the projectiles. I was wondering if we were going to swing the 2H, but I think we noticed that Ekko was a little bit too far behind, didn't want to whip the anti-air, and instead chases him down to the corner.
Dude, Wraith form Senna might have the coolest tag launcher in the game also. Just a little off topic. It's too sick.
Just brings the ghostly hands right down from the grave. Ooh, super dash behind, but didn't 5L to pick up.
And I just mean, that's one coming down, has the rocket behind it. Just so much to have to deal with here. Is now Thresh at the full screen. I feel like yeah, I was going to say, even if you do get the opportunity, Thresh just not built to fight multiple characters at multiple angles like that. He is so good at controlling the one angle he chooses to attack, but it's just like, I mean, it's Axel Low syndrome, right? Those long range normals, you just can't attack in every direction in a tag fighter. You got to be able to have your head on a swivel.
Yeah, exactly. Got to commit to covering one spot, and if you don't have your assist up, it's going to be, you know, scary with that big whip recovery, but all right, stops out Senna. 5M start is great for bleed here. Should be able to set up lantern shenanigans on Oki.
Good one since the box there. Had the jab. Stand medium. Gets pushed back out, and now is going to be able to buy themselves out of the corner at least. Is off of the... I thought maybe we had it off the puppet.
Okay, it jumps over the time winder, but again, the hook isn't going to reach at that full stretch screen, so still breakout for bleed.
Thresh is hitting the stance. Still okay here. Spectator catches up as we find jump heavy into landing heavy. Flays past. Is able to get the follow-up.
All right, Fury up for Jakey. Are we going to try and escape bleed? Just trying to true swing you so that we can run down that timer, but instead running your Thresh into the heat of battle, and Fireworks is going to do a grip on both of these players.
And not knowing much about the matchup here, just seeing us with full zap, I gotta assume Jinx is gonna do well in the situation here, especially with that assist behind it. Your life bar just gets melted. There was not a chance for Bleed to play the game. You had to parry the first instance, it felt like.
If you didn't parry immediately on incoming, it was that guaranteed chip situation. No gaps as soon as that first laser landed, so Jakey ties it up. Oh, there we go. Caught another retreating guard with the 2M.
Ooh, but Standing Light actually doesn't combo from there. It's a little weird. Ends up putting us in a bit of an awkward spot, but it doesn't matter. Bleed ready for all instances. We do find that air-to-air and follow-up.
Okay, not straight out of the sky. It's Ekko install time. And kept it simple with the 2M. The charge down S1 was what you were looking for off of the freestyle. Maybe it meant to send out the lantern, but either way, still able to find the kill.
I thought maybe the time miner was going to get there in time. Unfortunately, it's a long run over, and Senna not quite the quickest. I mean, the gun is pretty heavy. You can't expect much.
I really thought she would be able to catch up, and I was like, oh no, she is walking in mud with those heels right now.
As soon as you see her at max speed, you're like, yeah.
Oh, she's just accelerating. No, that's top speed.
That's not, yeah, she's cooking, right? She's in 5th gear.
Ooh, okay, rocket jump back. Keep it safe off of the round start, but this time we're just going to immediately cash out with the beam, but you're a little too far and also a little bit too high to get the confirm. We'll take it. Ooh. Air-to-air jump light. So running away, just trying to get out of dodge.
Zap into nothing else. Falls down with a medium. Tries to come in with a second medium, but Bleed on the timing of the tag is able to send the Helmbreaker and get that punish.
Get up attack gets you all the space that you need. zap for the full confirm. Oh, damn, it was Claptrap to catch out the tech, but it was a clean parry on Wake Up from Bleed. And that's a dead Jinx. Put her in the box.
Once again, getting fully spent here against the wall. Senna comes in, Wraith form about to expire. I like that though, manipulating the timer a little bit, goes for the aggressive dash right as the timer hits the top.
Yep. Doesn't go away until you touch the ground, but unfortunately not able to make much of the Wraith form. Still trying to find any way to build it back up, but assist is down. Blood is drawn. And now we're one touch away from Jakey, and the loser's side still finds the mash out here to take out Ekko.
Yeah, play after the roll forward ends up saving the day. One last chance now, Jakey making some space.
Ooh, jumping back, you gotta respect the range on these heavies. Ooh, big whip on the swing, and you just barely build up Fury in time. The box not fast enough.
Oh, but got nothing off the jab. Doubles up and 2M whiffs! No punish!
Fading away. Still trying to find something off of the rocket assist, but level 3 of the 5H follow-up.
Oh my god, Senna showing Thresh everything she learned while she was in the lantern, utilizing the darkness here, leaves it down to just a little bit of life left, but you still haven't popped your Fury, but it's not gonna matter. Heavy into the follow-up, and that's gonna do it. Doesn't even need to access the Fury. Pick if you want to try and win. A lot of top players are playing it, so you have a lot of stuff that you can copy. Mazetraps being one of those players that you can potentially try and X-copy stuff from is, you know, sticking with what we know is strong. The known quantity here on the left side.
Exactly. All right, heading on into it, the other side of our winners top 8. And this is a, you know, stark battle of the archetypes, right? Ahri and Akali, like we've mentioned before, hyper-mobile teams versus the double big bodies coming in from TJ. We have shield from Braum to, you know, try and make your approach. Incredible range on Thresh, but now that we're stuck in the corner, that range is not going to matter.
Love plays the trap. Very nice. We're going to find our throw. I love the get-up attack, though. A very aggressive angle. And again, getting that pull away with that, dude, the back assist lands and goes for the play on the opposite side. Doesn't matter though, because S1 Super from Ahri still picks it up.
There we go. Now this Thresh looking worse for wear. We set the stalking dart, but we do escape the corner, but it's all good. We had assist ready for that cross up. Oh, a little too early on the parry timing. Yeah, that's like what you mentioned earlier, Proxy, right? Like getting used to these parryable situations on the new character is like, oh, you're a hair too late, and all of a sudden your character's dead for it. There we go. We're looking for the vomit. Coming out for the gloom, but does get caught up at the delayed explosion. Thought we could air stall over it, but again, we're still getting a little used to the timing. All right, send it straight to the level 3. But you lived? I actually can't believe it. 950 health. If you had 949, you would be a dead Ahri walking, but does end up running straight into the lantern. Okay, just looking for Braum shield this time on round start. Swiping at the skies in case we look for the forward jump, but May's entirely okay with disengaging. Does get caught out by the gloom. Behind the back, they'll run through to make sure we're up against that corner. I wonder what we tried looking for there from TJ. Maybe a counter hit, but maybe trying to jump back out there, but still stalled out by the Ahri assist. Orb is set. We got the parry on the orb, but sniped you out with 2M right after. Not quite ready for the crouch block. Instead, looking for the up back JH, but 2H brings you right back down to earth. Clean anti-air from Mazetraps. Okay, a little dash block action. Commits the double S1. With no assist behind it. Oh, you don't have level 3, so I don't think this is a dead Akali. Oh, I wonder if we actually could have gotten a lantern extension for double super there. Regardless, dead Akali. We tried to super through to armor past the level 3, but it's not going to work out. Or even if it was like whiff off of the uppercut to at least go over the projectile.
Oh my god. Mazetraps. The perfect timing on the throw to make sure the shield up doesn't matter in the slightest. It's a great answer that leaves us in a round apiece now.
Little retreating guard action, just trying to put ourselves right outside of that heavy range from Thresh. Yeah, nothing personnel. TP's behind you.
Oh, and had a big read there. Trying to utilize the parry at the right timing is not going to work out. It's a break from full screen. Clean connect. Woo! And made it just to get the launcher in time to make sure the dart isn't a factor either.
Yeah, had you looking cross-eyed off of the JS2, staring at the Ahri from full screen. Meanwhile, Akali catching you, right up in your face. Ooh, no. There we go. We caught the flay too with the S1.
Yeah, play in the wrong direction there, it seems. Normally in that spot, you want to go for the forward one. That 6H can be a really good tool. It's a quick, very low to the ground, but very quick against these grounded opponents here. Unfortunately, getting us in a bit of trouble once again as Akali sets up. I thought maybe it was Twilight Shroud. Instead, it's delayed kunai with the hop over. That is evil.
You got all the meter in the world to find this kill. And Hyper Spirit Rush is going to do it. TJ down to one character. Ooh. She's in. TJ's down. That's game 1 to Mazetraps.
I mean, we just closed the distance perfectly. A clean connection there. Again, one of the weaknesses of Thresh getting shown off in those spots, while the flays and a lot of these grounded normals are dominant. It's very committal which direction you throw them out. So in spots like that, character really can get exploited in certain spots. You even see here, a couple times in a row, these heavies not quite getting there, and Maze having opportunities to get punishes.
Try to fade away with the retreating guard, but again, gets sniped out by that jump heavy. I'm trying to full confirm for it, though. Oh, there we go. The freeze frame. Had all the time in the world to catch out that roll.
Okay, the delay on the jabs. It's caught it twice in a row. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't that. As our boy Henry trying to assist as best he can, gets doubled up on.
Okay, Rake is in and gets command grab for your troubles. That's unbreakable already. The corner catches the roll with the 5L.
Link next the second time here. At least the unbreakable is already applied, but it's not going to matter here with the footsies from Maze working out so damn well. That spacing was immaculate.
A little extra damage with the Ahri assist. And catches you behind the back. Send out the kunai with the cross up. Yeah, you got all the meter you. Oh, no! No super? Oh, no, I had to add insult to injury.
Yeah, woke up charging S2. If we had gotten the parry, maybe we have a chance. It was so much of an ask, though, as both characters immediately caught in the action here. Break is available and is spent once we know we have a safe spot.
Okay, run up with the Akali. Okay. Big grip from the J2L, but TJ still trying to struggle and keep you at bay. Oh, it did pick up with the Poro, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't. Maybe the timing was just a touch off, because that does OTG.
Diaphone stream was playing Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA on loop. They weren't playing The Climb. Might be a big uphill climb here for TJ. Has Mazetraps up against the corner and tries to snipe him out of the skies, but 2H gonna reach Thresh looking for that jump heavy.
Yeah, that rising jump light was definitely a cute idea. Unfortunately there, it just hits not the legal man, as we're gonna get Twilight Shroud popped just to send Thresh home. Braum on his last leg here.
Ooh. Oh, there we go. Caught out with the jump down heavy. Mazetraps with a clean 2-0 is going to secure his spot
Definitely agreed. I'm waiting until we get to the YouTube cut because I got something important to say to all you Thresh players. Okay?
Oh, yeah?
We got to have a talk, all of us, okay? All right, listen, Thresh players. One of us has to swap off a Summon Skull. We can't all play it, okay? Every single one of us is all playing this color. One of us got to swap, and it ain't going to be me, okay? Somebody got to take one for the team and got to pick a different color, okay? It's all of us.
I feel like per region, like per local, you guys have to have like a Thresh only bracket, like Thresh Juggernaut, to, you know, see who gets to wear the skin. Otherwise, like, everyone else is fighting for crumbs.
Oh, happy birthday here. Noka says, I'll make him swap. I'll just, if the character's dead, the color doesn't matter, right?
What we're seeing is red on all the HP bars, down to 20% for both of these players. Dash is up for the 5L. Mr. Troopy trying to fight back, but that Caitlyn is down and dead.
S1 followed up, not a chance to play the game. Both these characters, I think, probably have a little bit of a vibe problem, if I had to say.
Okay, time winder out. Clean confirmed from Noka. We're back in. She's like, help me. How do I get out?
Pass managed to get away. Swings out the heavy, though, and it's not able to save himself off the moment here. And off the charge up, got to take a couple shots.
There we go. Not able to find confirm off of the lantern toss, but still able to TP out of the corner for it. We'll take that much.
Oof. Oh, and had a chance for the anti-air there. Couldn't quite save it out, unfortunately, as Helmbreaker's going to send us back down to the wall.
Yeah, full charge in the S1. Grip of damage into the air tech. I'm out of here. All right, air dash into play. Ooh, okay, canceled. Knew that 6S2 was going to whiff.
Oh, and even with that nice new change, one of the things that Caitlyn's able to do, you go for that forward S2, and the second you're in the skies, you're able to cancel. So you do make yourself safe in a moment like that, but it's not enough to be able to hold off the Vi again. I'm just not sure what these characters are supposed to do once Vi closes distance. This character is tearing things apart right now.
Yeah, outside of your universal mechanics and saving for a push block, like, you know, how are you supposed to keep these gamers out? You have Sway to try and make your way on through, Time Winder to take up so much space for Vi to advance. Like, how do we keep Noka at bay?
Oh my god, maybe just offense is the key, because we found that first hit and we actually did have the double cross up as well. It's a perfect 2H.
There we go, the autocorrect. It can be tricky to, you know, think of, okay, when am I going to actually challenge the points approach while I'm beating up their assist, and times it perfectly for Mr. Troopy. Does not time the parry perfectly, though. That's breakout.
Love the teleport, the reposition. Definitely one of the nicest things for Thresh in the moment there is being able to guarantee yourself to make some room. As we drop the combo and let Vi escape, this may be a disaster.
Ralph tried to charge up the 2H, but no exfoliate to be seen. Limit strike setup for Ekko, but Noka's team is worse for wear. Full charge. And Bionic Arm finishes the job. Still healthy on the Caitlyn, but, you know, no more tags on the side, so it's going to be difficult to try and escape.
Nice finding the jab there. Gamers, have you tried the climb yet? And have you gotten Vi with instant charge? That is peak. It is so sick. As the mix-up is kind of sick too. Oh my god. Sets it up off the break. Able to rip the level 3. Fury doesn't even build in time.
Yeah, break's not going to save you now. You have it up for potential final round, but let's see if it's going to be enough to save you. Mr. Troopy having a tough time. All right, up back, but still swings into the Time Winder. Ooh. Back to the corner for you. Again, we charge up the S1. Already took so much damage, but not trying to die off of it, so we spend the break.
Yep. Jab. Good. Troopy again in a similar position now. Defensively, I just don't know how you make any room for yourself.
Okay. No roll out of the corner this time. Knows you can't check him with it, but does get checked with the 3M low crush here. Should be a dead Caitlyn.
And solo Thresh. Again, the question remains, how does the dead man get away from Vi? And maybe, again, approaching might seem to be the answer here. Just stifle her offense. It could be the move.
Yeah, see what best we can do with the Thresh. Unfortunately, the up hook is going to whip entirely the full charge on the S1, and Vi opens up the possibility for Ekko. It's 2-0 in the loser's side.
So new, and his combo roundings being so particular, people are pretty locked in just being able to, you know, abuse that sheer amount of damage he's able to get off of the regular hits. But I think we'll get better at developing against it, pairing against it pretty soon, which is gonna, you know, make Thresh players have to open up a little bit more, get their pockets a little deeper when it comes to their connections.
Yeah, exactly. I'm curious how the arms race in terms of, like, you know, Thresh players getting used to the optimal confirm, because it just differs so much depending on what you have out on the screen and where you're at, versus the defense up against some of the gaps in his pressure as well. But Helmbreaker from the top rope here. If it doesn't work once, let's do it 4 times in a row.
Oh my god, and the couple rewinds ends up paying off well. Soul Demon finds the knockdown here and sets up the limit strike. It's Henry for the meaty.
It TPs herself back into the corner. We got Time Winder behind. Ooh, fade away, and the TP avoids that 2H. Time Winder, Henry, so much chip.
That thing, and truly Gloom does an unbelievable amount of chip as we jump away from the roll forward. I like that.
Yep. All right, yeah, tricky with the movement in terms of TP, but does finally get brought back down. Okay, looking for the air-to-air fireball, but able to escape with the air dash jump down heavy. Soul Demon finally being a little tricky with the movement here, showing us what Thresh is truly capable of. We got level 3 available if we choose to spend, but Fox on REHP finds the kill.
Yeah, not a chance. No way to survive is now Ekko. I mean, had the right idea, try to attack at the correct angle. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter as full screen, far from where your break will be able to save you. It's a double standing heavy to take the finish here. Don't even taking the lead.
Got the assist sniped out on round start, so waiting for that cooldown to come back up. Oh, there we go. Clean anti-air coming out from the Ekko.
As the homie Diaphone coming through with the raid. Good run today, and glad to see you playing, but unfortunately, you know, we'll just have to see you next time, man. Good luck in the slam. To you and to Zane.
Solid work, coaches. You're training up that duo synergy. Ooh. Okay, again, Lantern TP baiting out the anti-air. And here I thought Ahri being on the screen was the one who was baiting out the 2 H's, but, you know, Soul Demon swapping that up a bit.
And getting that little hop forward on the charge S1, definitely something you need to look out for. The routing can be interesting as the legs are exposed to Thresh, another character, a part of that crowd that's extremely difficult to retreat and guard against. Is on the tech backwards, legs get clipped again. Crouch medium to find the hit.
4H, 6H, so many ways to try and chase you down if you're, you know, a little antsy to make that space.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Aw, we block out the Fury. You had to try. But OTG break finds game number 1 for Soul Demon.
That double rewind just completely sets it off, man. Not a chance. And, I mean, so far it's just looking like the extra pairing of the Ekko here being able to, you know, threaten some ranges that Thresh maybe could be a little too committal to do himself has been working out well. And truly Helmbreaker, man, it's been really helpful.
Yeah, Helmbreaker, my beloved, down lob, baits out the get up attack. And this is seeming like a whole new Yata. The Thresh down immediately. Ooh. Okay, double freestyle, not going to bait yourself on the width anti-air. Speaking of, twist behind the back with the 2H, but finds it once more with a big beta swing.
Okay, time winder clash. Yeah, he'd already rolled forward though. Flay hits a little bit behind Thresh too. That was very smart to reposition to get away from that one.
So many air stalls still in the forward momentum though, so lands right in between you and the Time Winder. Still has to spend up the Fury. We got that dash cancel though off of the Time Winder. Ooh. Okay, no bait on the break. Ekko able to pull up behind the stalking dart. Oh no, you thought you could air stall over the lantern, but it's got infinite vertical range. Sniped out with a super assist in the 1v1.
Yeah, you cannot evade the Roomba in a situation like that, as we do manage to stabilize our combo here. As long as Ahri can find a way to air S2, every combo is optimal.
Ooh, there we go. Caught the tech roll. No way to OTG. Baits out the parry and another fireball. There we go. Yata up the round.
That was such an annoying way to make that happen. Definitely the correct way, but what an annoying thing to get hit by that spaced out fireball.
You're like, oh man, it whipped this time. I guess it won't whip again. And then that's how you end up losing your life. But caught out here with the freeze of Time Winder. Pokey set, tattoo on the toes. It throws you right back into the corner.
And of course, having break simplifies things just a little bit. Those volatile clones always helping out. We get the force stand into the double overhead, but again, it's amazing defense that unfortunately still ends up forcing us to spend our break.
Oh, just send up the Time Winder. Keep it simple to find that last hit. Now we're in the 2v1 for Yata. Big break advantage as well. We're just staggering with the 5 Ls. We don't bite. We don't have to take any too big risks here. Ooh. Okay, whipping the Helmbreaker. And whips herself into the corner. That's breakout.
Jackson just chucks the one fireball, buffers into the super. The hit is confirmed. The game is taken. It's 1-1. Yata is able to equalize.
A single hit confirm off of the fireball is kind of soulful. I'm not going to lie. Because you have that whole Rekka series to be like, oh, it hit, I can confirm. But you were like, no, I'm just going to kill. I got places to be, things to do. Okay. We have to break here on Soul Demon's side. There, okay, immediate parry into mash back out.
I say jab parry definitely ended up, you know, obviously a good start, but not quite the finish we were looking for here. It's 1 million mix-ups one more time. Is on that little bit of a delay. It's probably the high-low. No, it's just a tag into the jab.
You know, sometimes you keep it simple. Empty jump mid. Does the job. Thresh in the back here. Still stays alive, but if that assist gets caught out, it's going to be a 1v2. But instead, Ekko getting caught out here.
Certainly enough to kill here as we're going to cut it short. Super Spirit Rush. All up to the Thresh. Only 2 bars to his name. Doesn't quite have the Fury. Does manage to find that opening hit and chooses not to go S1 instead. Just tries to close distance.
There we go. Just trying to stay right out of range of the Spirit Torment. Right between you and the Flay. And again, we can just lean into the Fireball here to try and find that last hit on Thresh. Whiffs the Spirit Rush into Whiff Fireball. Soul Demon fighting to stay alive.
I love that too. Just go for the limit strike. Yeah. Get some resources. Definitely the correct decision here.
Ooh. Okay, swiped out with a 5H. No confirm. And Lancer doesn't pick up, so he did up back Spirit Rush to try and catch out the TP. Even if we weren't actively looking for it, it was a way to get out of the corner.
Doubles up. And again, it's just maybe holding the S1 a little bit too often here. We missed a couple confirms from just trying to charge it up a touch too long. The threat is definitely good.
There we go. This time we get the full confirm off Lantern. Damn, this extension is so cool with the double Lantern. I watch the TP. He's like, oh, I'm good. I'll be over here. Oh, Spirit Torment set. Watch out. Oh, behind the back.
Oh, and the Lantern set actually gets beaten out by the air-to-airs. It's a decent push block that unfortunately puts your Ekko in danger. Ekko gets away, and Thresh is the one who ends up getting the brunt of it.
Okay, whipping the Cold Star. The single fireball falling JH, but again, no confirm, so the 5HH getting parried now and tries to parry right back, but whiffs it and has to break.
Tough position now as we're stuck against the corner here. I love that rewind. I love the reposition with the full hold of the dash macro as well.
Oh, there we go. Ahri assist. Cleanly sets up the happy birthday Thresh, living on a sliver.
He's got one final chance to save himself here. Does have that level 3 as well. Walks out on layer 1. Here comes the lob, and just chooses to go for the jumping lights afterwards. It's level 3, but it's parried easily. Oh, Soul Demon with a big bet that does not go his way. And, you know, I think I didn't actually see in character select, so I was too busy, you know, I was reading chat. Did he continue with the Thresh?
It's seeming like not, if chat is to be trusted, but we're definitely seeing the Akali here, and it's Illaoi Ekko back to basics here for our winners finals.
He said, "You not playing new stuff? I'm not playing new stuff." He said, "Back to the old me," as we get that limit strike rolling straight away.
There we go, rewind to fake out the low. Still clean blocks coming out from mazetraps here. Getting caught on some of these stray hits, but Bleed not believing in the hit. Ooh! Still able to stabilize the happy birthday, so mazetraps breaks to try and escape chip damage scenario. Instead, Bleed is going to wait out the media to bait that out.
Damn it, it's full control once again. Rips the super, has time for the tag launcher. Illaoi comes in to try and finish the job as it's rock bottom one more time.
2S1 just chipping on through, keeping it locked down, and the triple tentacles do the work. Bleed, almost a perfect here to start off the round.
Oh my god, and what an aggressive round start too. Takes a lot of space and tries to rewind, but good blocks all around from Maze. And unfortunately, Maze with a good counter punch, but Bleed one step ahead on the rewind.
Punching on through, tentacle extends. Look at the damage, man. Go finally find a safe break point. Still 80% down on that Akali, but better to have her worse for wear than dead in the back. Clean jump over on the down tentacle.
Oh my god, Helmbreaker hits, doesn't get the combo, jab counter hits, and we're straight back into the same situation as we get the reset and the OTG with the break.
Oh my god, so many breaks. And one more time winder to finish the job. All right, mazetraps, how are we getting out of this one? We got some meter. You're not going to build up Fury this round. We're going to get brought back down to earth with the time winder. Still, off of the hit, we run up 5M.
This is definitely the correct call and the one route to get back in. Level 3 is built. Gonna have to save it though, as we do find our limit strike and have just about guaranteed our Fury now.
Okay. Ooh. There we go. Parry on the super assist. It didn't catch Akali, so he's still alive for now. And we did actually end up building up the Fury. And level 3 goes through the assist to kill Ekko, but Illaoi takes the skies to avoid it entirely. And now you gotta watch the cinematic. It's level 3 for game 1.
It was such a smart decision there too, as we close the distance, ripping the level 3 specifically to make sure that Fury is never even a selectable option. The moment you go for that super, it is your fate is sealed, as Bleed is able to take that first game and build some of that momentum up.
Yeah, it's not even BM, it was optimal in the situation. Now we head into game number 2.
Oh, he could have done level 1, but you know, it's
okay.
Just guarantee.
A little bit of style points, right? You have the 3 bar, you're like, okay, I gotta guarantee the kill.
Here, that's a great parry and a great way to challenge afterwards. Tags out and gets hit. Both characters involved, but luckily, at least for mazetraps, only one character gets picked up by the tentacles. We roll past and continue the extensions.
Okay, run up fireball. A little late on the 2H, but it's all good. Got held orb super to keep the pressure on. Big whiff on the 2H, but we're back into the Ahri.
Oh my god, and gets caught reaching, and on the flip kick, that overhead saving the day in a massive way. It's the tentacle pickup one more time, and the limit strike again.
Ooh. There we go. Caught out 2M action bleed. Once again, taking out the Ahri. Fade away. Oh no. Tried to lob out the time winder to buy yourself some time, but instead super assist bring you right back over to the mid screen.
Oh my god, and the get up attack gets us in big trouble, but we just still have Fury.
Okay, big slam on the tentacle. Back down to earth. All right, limit strike set. Maze just trying to build up a little bit of that break for Fury. Speaking of, Fury spent from bleed. No, we got bit into the level 3 again. Oh no. And straight into the super. Level 1 off the dash cancel.
Bleed with just the 6th sense to neutral jump every single attempt at a level 3. This is not working out the way you want it to. It's a great parry on the time winder, but not going to matter much as Illaoi is going to get back into strike throw, but it's interrupted by the stand medium.
Strike once more. Yeah, kunai into the Ahri jump forward. I like the get up attack there. Didn't even want to hold the 50-50.
Crumpled and uses the assist very well. I love the tag timing too. Doing his best to stay optimal with the damage, but also have that freestyle potential to tag as the parry. Oh, nobody's home.
Winding up. Oh my god. Help! Assist me! Alright, goodbye, Akali. It was nice knowing you. EX time winder to put you on final character.
Oh my god, and then the footsies, the follow up, dash out, dash in, perfectly placed with the bat here. As we do make it 2-0, Bleed continuing to roll. He said, listen, I'll bring the Thresh back out later. For now, it's business time.
Had to lock back in with old reliable, and it's definitely working out well. Up against the Ahri Akali, 2-0 right now. One more for a clean sweep into grand finals.
And Maze now, maybe a bit of a consideration. No, just a little bit of a delay on the spectators. We're straight back in again. Timewinder hits, tags on the reaction, is able to get the extension. It's a beautiful thing.
Install set. Get up attack on the lob. Oh, yeah. All right, retreating guard on the 5M, able to buy herself some space. Stalled over the 2S2.
That's up, and of course, because we have a tentacle, Illaoi takes the long run, goes for the jab. I don't know why that looks so goofy.
Just a cold shoulder whipping like shits in the night. And back down with the slam. S2 to kill.
Okay, big read attempt there. Oh, reaction rather, maybe a touch late on the jump forward throw attempt. Don't quite get it. Limit strike, start set up. Jesus.
Yep, he's in off of the air fireball. Oh, the slight delay on the low, tapping on the toes, bleed, bites.
Okay, and I mean, Fury is still intact. Situation's looking good. See assist saving out drops. It is an absolute unmitigated disaster now for Maze, as now we have to make a choice for our Fury here.
Yeah, dropping on the stand S2. This was your round to lose. You were so ahead with all the resources to work with. You ended up dropping the confirm anyway. That feels even worse for having to spend the Fury. But you know what? You still want to be that round up. Both held Orb Super sent, but it's fine. We spent 4 meter in 5 seconds to put 1 round on the board.
That is just a lot of stuff happening. Ends up saving out. Full charge doubles up on the down S2. Not what I was expecting. Ends up working pretty well. Did you get that jump away from the throw attempt?
Slipping out of the skies. We saw that chase down. we go. Now we stagger with the 5Ls. Kachi with a late mash here. Bleed up against the wall here with this West Coast corner.
But Bleed's Illaoi just holding dash macro is just the Terminator chasing the car, bro. It's so evil. It is so hard to watch and not flinch as you see her chasing you down full speed. The Muay Thai elbow when she closes distance.
There's a devious energy about that Ong Bak 5L, man. I don't know what else to say. How does he do it? He probably hasn't even watched that movie. It was out before he was born. All right, Shadow Cloud set. Oh, but right before the Time Winder makes contact, it's a pull up for the throw on Illaoi. OTG with the break.
Looking to close distance here. 1 million mix-ups as we do find a couple parries, but a couple parries do not equal freedom in a situation like this. Still a tentacle at your feet, and on the roll past. One of the unfortunate truths of versus games and fighting games is you just can't block forever. And unfortunately, forever comes pretty soon, it seems.
You got Ekko on the team. It's like a ticking time bomb for when you eventually get hit. You got to get out of there eventually. No confirm off of the 5M hit, though. And no confirm off of the 2H. Just a little bit too far horizontally, so an awkward situation, but 1-2H doesn't work. We're going to do another. That's breakdown for mazetraps.
Oh my god, the triple tag ends up finding the connection on the landing, has the meter, has the extension. mazetraps in dire straits. As luckily, I mean, it is Ahri that you have left over, but against the full team of Bleed, I just don't know what you do. And that's not how you start.
Oh, full team, all but full resources, still has break, even if you're able to find a hit here, but we got Bikini bottom set up. Oh, but this time we're going to let Ekko do the work. Okay, whip throw, but you still got the threat of the triple tentacles. Finally cleared off the screen, but 2 more in tow, and Bleed with a clean 3-0 secures his spot in Grand Finals winner's side.
Dude, Bleed does this thing that is so irritating but so fun to watch, where when he picks what he wants to get the hit with, he'll just do it over and over again. You know,
it's so crazy to me.
I think you guys are reaching a little bit, but I do respect the energy. Fight for your character, you know what I'm saying?
We've come so far from just a few months ago, man. Things change so quick. What a world. All right, first blood drawn here by Yata. Oh no! Yeah, big drop on the orb super. Not only allowing Noka to mid-screen, but now able to find a hit off the scramble too.
Oh, canceled a little early though. Didn't get that last time under.
Time Winder for Time Winder, but instead, 2H with the baseball swing.
Pass there with the... Oh no, air to air. I thought for sure we were going to have it. Noka, unfortunately, no confirm, and Yata closes distance and gets the clean connection.
Damn, clean extension. You get the lob too. Good dash mix, but damn. Okay, clean push block.
Okay, slip pass, went for the overhead. Doubled up with the jabs. Now has us trapped in the corner here. Yata with a perfect timing on the challenge, though. What a press!
Right, one more touch. Throw could be lethal, but instead parry into the 5L. We're out of there. Full charge, no fury just yet. Holding on strong. And we wake up Mash.
Felt like Noka was doing everything in his power to make sure that that wasn't going to be how he goes down. And unfortunately, despite all the effort, that is how it goes down. A quick helm breaker off the super assist. Yata with the lead.
You got to keep your break for it as well going into second round. Speaking of, break out from Noka. Immediate parry on the assist as well. Not going to get a free chance to start your turn with the assist. Ooh.
Oh, and with both characters involved, a little bit of a disaster here for Yata. Certainly Ahri should die for the trouble here. OTG Bring it back down again. It's a limit strike with a potential for a tag. What a block!
Ooh. Okay, clean blocks on 3M, but finally gets frame trap on the S2. Little bonk coming out here from Noka, evens up the rounds.
Oh, it's a good tech, but unfortunately the whiff afterwards is easily punished. The distance closed with the jab. Noka continues to roll off the tag launcher.
It's all up. We fade away off of the lob, but no get-up attack to be seen. Oh, tapped on the dome with the 3M. We hold on to the break, and we save Fury for Ekko in the back. All right, Fury spin. But a little bit too late on the time winder, so no send.
Oh my god, and you saw the full hold of the dash macro, was looking to chase him down. It's gonna get crumpled up for it though.
Oh, fade away off the get up attack too. That triple back. Feels like I want no part of that. Full charge, dead Ekko. And the bionic arm seals the deal. That's game 1 in the loser semis.
I see people asking in chat, by the way, if there was any Thresh today. If you are interested in seeing some Thresh, this is a VOD you definitely will want to go back and watch when it goes up on the YouTube tomorrow. There was an unbelievable amount of Thresh today. He was in the... I think he might have been the most played character on the stream today.
Yeah. He was definitely very popular, even going pretty late into the top 48 as well. So you guys definitely have a lot of footage to look back at. Get away.
No problem.
Whip on the break. He was like, I'm going to rewind one more time. I got this. Watch this.
Nope. No problem, Deville 97.
Hell yeah.
Got him with the jab. Wakes up with the get up attack. Full send of the Crater Maker. 2H too far, though.
Here we go. Yeah, I get Ekko back in here for the limit strike. No one said install. Oh my god. Okay, clash of the time winders.
That was okay. That was kind of loud. Away from it here. Still okay. I love the timing on the. Listen, the fireball got nerfed, but listen, it doesn't matter as long as we act.
Yeah, send out the button. Sending it with the 5M, but of course, the point Ekko is behind the back, ready to punish us, swinging on the assist.
There was Senna, and Senna did make it as far as top 8 as well. Don't worry. There's both of them in the VOD for sure.
I'm saying. Thresh is def the hottest cast member. I've seen those biceps. Oh, but we're charging up the biceps here with a full charge S1. Fury out from Yata, but a big whip on the fireball as Noka with a clean jump in secures it with level 3.
And at that point, you don't have to do much extra. Clean connection. It's a level 3. A little show of violence is unfortunately there. Slip across the ground. The most anime way to die is the round up. And the final short set of the night. Again, this is set point here for Noka.
Noka trying to take it in clean fashion with this loser's run. All right. Set it with lob. Oh, fadeaway. Just took the straight hit off the time winder. Ended up teching back out to mid-screen and finding the hit on Noka. We'll take the reversal of fortune.
Okay, limit strike opportunity now. Rewinds a couple times. Good escape. I thought for sure we had something there. Okay, ends up a little weird. Noka gets the better of it at least.
Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, charge up on the 5H. Leaving Ekko in the heat of battle. Ahri just trying to find any opportunity to get in. And while you're thinking about it, Noka just pulls up with Sway Throw. Ooh. There we go. Time looking up for Yata right now. Fury and one last Ekko between you and fourth.
Oh my god, you have earned a lot of respect to be able to charge up like that as we try to set it up for the second time. It does not work out.
Working to try and even this back up, but big whiff on the jump 2H. Oos. But no big whiff on the 2H here. Counter hit, anti-air starter. Oh, there we go. The multi-parry, but maybe one too late. We saw the flash there. Thought there was one more projectile already. Now it's 1v1 between the Echoes.
Does manage to equalize it at least, and has that slight lead as far as the Furies go, which is definitely a big deal.
Yep. Trying to stabilize the bleeding here and tie up the set. Lots of J2H airstall from Noka, but Yata is able to run you back down. Install back up. We've been doing a lot of jump back, just fade away. Oh no, but from the top rope. Rewind JL knocks Noka on the dome.
Who saw the Helmbreaker and said, all right, listen, I'm ulting, I'm out of here. I need some time.
He said, I'm good, bro. Helmbreaker, fade away lob mid-screen. Big slam, we got Bionic Arm. But Hyper Crater Maker is lethal. Noka, once again, one character away from this loser's finals.
Attack saves us a bit of a headache here. Time Winder earns just the right for one last mix. It's a decent block there on the empty low, but gets caught out on the stagger.
Oh, behind the back. Tries to anti-air, but instead gets caught with a jump down heavy. Behind the back with the air stall. Noka back out to Ekko and finds a clean anti-air confirmed. 2 bars on both his characters. This should be a dead Ahri. Straight into the Bionic Arm, sealing your spot. No, she's alive.
Yeah, Fury saves you just a little bit of life at that point, which is all you're going to need. It's a double fireball and an opportunity now. Lands and throws, which still isn't enough.
Oh, but chip damage situation off the Hyper Spirit Rush, and you still have almost 2 meters to try and bring down Noka's last character. But jump forward, the delay on the jump heavy finishes the job. Noka sends Yata out with a 2.
No bleed. Played the Thresh up until the point where we did make it into the top 2. At that point, he said, I don't know if by day 3 Thresh has beaten Maze. So he had to switch off, which I do respect. We'll see between the two. I mean, honestly, if he switched against him, no matter who ends up winning here, I'd say he probably will end up sticking with Illaoi, but not something to worry about yet, as Maze is going to find that opening touch, take 50% life, and set up a limit strike to get the set started.
All right, push block back out, but now we got Freestyle. We got Ahri with the 5H. No way to try and escape just yet, waiting for that push block to come back up. And we escape, able to buy 5L our way back out of dodge. Fade away, no get up attack. Oh no, but Kacho on the raw tag. I assume we're looking for a push block there, but just got caught up by the staggers of that Vi 5L.
Ooh, jabs. Show for it here, down heavy as we reposition. Rare to see Vi kind of trying to fight it out in the, the air battles on this one, but ends up still going okay as the break is spent.
Oh yeah, Bionic Arm, projectile invul straight through the orb super. Ooh. Okay, Kunai is in. Good block in the empty low. Oh, no. No! He ended up dropping on the Hyper Spirit Rush, so... Tough stuff there. That would have been, potentially a kill. We had level 3 in the back there with Akali.
We and the denting blows are definitely enough to make sure we seal the deal. Ace with the reposition! Dashes past! Is able to find the stand medium!
The stone hat technique, EX, the dash out of the corner, sees you take to the skies and says, no, I don't want to risk it on the anti-air. I've seen that jump down heavy. Instead, I'm going to rush my way back out. And that level 3 we mentioned still going to find its way as mazetraps locks it back in to kill this Ekko. Fade away Kunai. Oh no, but tries to go for the air-to-air JS2. Noka staying grounded and waiting for you to land right back down.
So Tesla was looking to expose the legs. Clean connection there. Very nice. Kunais find their mark.
The happy birthday. Preventing a little bit of damage here with the late break. Oh no, but still gets jabbed out with the 5L.
Yeah, a little bit mistimed. Gets us in a lot of trouble here. Stuck to the wall now as we're going to extend one more time with the Cold Star and an opportunity to tag after the Twilight Shroud. Ooh. But everything gets parried.
Ready for it. Did not want to have to hold the left, right with Kunai jump forward. Instead, it's parried to escape. Now, Has you up against this West Coast corner. Up, back to fade out the get up attack too. Mazetraps down to one character after this one. So you just go for the limit strike? No, we're confirming the kill. Ooh. There we go. Fade away S1. Now we're just up backing. Oh, I thought we could play it a little bit safer with our life lead, but instead just gets air thrown for your troubles, and now it's down to the 1v1.
Okay, and yeah, guaranteeing stuff with the rock there. Repositions very aggressively. Maze says, nice movement, kid. 2H.
I love the pickup into the super assist as well, but now with the Fury 5M starter, you got a Fury back to stay alive. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Full kunai sequence. Had the Ahri assist, but jumped down heavy behind the back. And EX Time Winder ties up the rounds.
Ended up getting himself in a bit of trouble. Yep. Oh my god, jump heavy. Both characters involved. And great combo routing from Noka to actually re-regulate. That delayed second heavy ends up perfect.
Ooh. There we go. Just trying to swing off to the forward roll. But speaking of a happy birthday for birthday, they're twins. Quadruplets, actually, as we're trying to bring you back over to the corner. Of course, we got corner carry in spades for Akali. Just keep going, please. Oh my god. Did a combined 140%. Now back out to the buy, so Ekko can recover a little bit of that great. I thought we were going to see a third happy birthday in a row. We were quite close to it too.
Ooh. Oh my god. But as soon as that connects, brings it back all the way down to the earth here after the crater is made. Easy parry.
There.
Punish though. Can't. The Ahri classic.
Oh, we split our focus in the team fight, but still able to bring us to 1v1 for Mazetraps. Great position now with Ekko in chip damage territory, but you're still in one touch yourself. Okay, air stall. Oh, but you tried to jump down heavy over it. Noka waiting on the way back down with that anti-air 2H. It's game one.
It does exactly enough damage too. That was a very, very dangerous spot to be in. As soon as that super connects, as soon as the super time winder starts pushing us away, I thought maybe we're gonna live with a pixel because there's not much combo you have left there. It's really just jump heavy Helmbreaker.
Yeah. No, we're straight back into the action. Fireball's coming off of Mazetraps. Okay, looking for a bit on the get up attack, but doesn't bite. It's the stand block here from Noka on the wake up. Fade away post lob. Still have one more reround to worry about. Clean blocks on the 3M coming out from Mazetraps. Jumps the grab as well. No punish just yet, but we air stall with the whip air fireball and catch you on the way.
Obviously, still not quite enough to kill with the situation again. Not looking much better here. It's going to be a tag launcher for that. Actually, it's Akali, and I just remembered that Azuna drop is pretty good.
It do be doing quite a bit of damage, even with the extra Vi HP straight down into the ground. S2 Super, my beloved.
The second they tag launched it, I was like, ooh, I forgot about that.
My fault, OG. Yeah, we still got the stalking dart behind us. Instead, just going for the high on the jump in this time. Doing a really good job on blocking some of these empty lows, but Noka got caught in the dome. Aw, tricky with the TP kunais. We run down the Fury timer.
And of course, the greatest strength of having Ahri on your team, in addition to all of the nice things that she already does, is that every single hard knockdown is a beautiful opportunity for a full combo, basically no matter what.
You know, you had just mentioned forgetting the tag launcher, and I was like, oh yeah, we run down Fury timer here. We're in one-touch territory. They did 2T. I was like, yep. I forgot we still had Akali in the back. And of course, it was the Azuna drop as well. Round up to Mazetraps. Good position to try and tie things up.
History repeats itself in situations like this. You're not going to get that down forward Spirit Rush, knock down. Just like that. It's going to be the throw.
Akali lands a hit. Not enough time for a limit strike, but still going to take out the Vi. Oh, damn, just kunai off of the 3H. Really late call on the Cold Star assist from Ahri there, but still able to open up Noka. Go for this time. Just keeping you locked down with the 5L. Sun's up for Noka right now, by the way. He should be awake. Yeah, waking up on the side here, building up Fury.
At this point, gotta be making you feel better. Maybe not. It's mistimed and the charm connects. Oh, maybe we gotta wake up for real.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. We saw the visual indicator of the tech roll as well. We, you know, had all the time in the world, but just a little shallow on the dash, or on the throw rather. Maybe we just didn't buffer the dash in time.
Whatever direction it was meant to go, it's a little unfortunate. It is now another happy birthday. It has just been 2 characters in every single combo so far this set.
Waiting for the guaranteed burst point just to make sure we're not losing extra characters for free, but that Ekko's getting beat up behind and it's still keeping Vi locked down too.
That's got to be extra annoying as Noka there too, because, or at least as Maze, because Maze did the exact right thing. Tagged to the Ahri, had the other character in to try and block the break, but it was a little too high.
Go double super routing with the Azuna drop. And it's good by Vi. Triple backdash. Catches you trying to go for a retreat of your own. Noka should be all but dead here. We got Azuna drop to keep it simple.
Damn it, that's just one of those supers where you just never have to question. It's a perfect for mazetraps here. The adjustments are coming through at an alarming rate. No way to restabilize. It's just absolute clinic right now in game 3 from Maze, and it is continuing to seem that way.
Yeah, I love the disengage with the kunai and the bait on the burst too. OTG kunai. And we get the JS2 side swap. What? Tag out. OTG pick up off the throw. Tech's up, but still gets meaty 5L for your troubles. No double super to be seen there. Okay, stop the Cold Star.
Yeah, definitely had the right idea trying to save there. Unfortunately, mistiming on the parry gets us jabbed out. Break is still available, but easily we can hold it for like another hit or 2. It spends it right away. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, I was wondering if we could land in time to bait out the Fury activation, but still caught in the JS2. It's fine. The 2v. Oh my god. The triple dash cancel, able to catch Akali on the other side. She said, whoa. Hold on, let me swing back around for you with the round trip. 1v1, no Fury to worry about. Stops the approach with the 5M. You got more than enough damage to kill. Keep it simple with the Orb Super.
I was gonna say no Fury to worry about, but other things unfortunately on our mind. Mazetraps 1 game away from being able to get the guaranteed run back here, as Bleed still sitting waiting in that winner's side.
Okay. Gamers are back up into it. Akali with a double S1, but does get air thrown for her troubles though.
Yeah, missed time to throw, got herself in a little bit of trouble now. I thought maybe it was going to be a delayed tag after an S1 there, but himself in a weird position. Vi takes a little bit of damage, but off the block, it's a punish that forces the break.
Yeah, maybe you thought we had assist up, or maybe you thought we confirmed that block Spirit Rush. Made that quite a bit of a scramble, but I love the anti-air assist coming out from Noka. Ripping the Helmbreaker, tries to look for the Time Winder set. Oh, who's who? Who's where? Noka brings you over to the East Coast corner.
I'm so surprised that jab came out on the right side. I thought Vi was facing the wrong direction when she actually input it. In the end, though, we actually matched the perfect timing there. Is able to break up the rewind.
Time Winder set. Yeah, I called the assist, and now she's getting beat up behind you. Now with the 1v2 Ahri. Ooh. There you go. Sniped out of the skies with the anti-air assist.
Denting blows perfectly, sets us up for the finish there too. Could have made him watch the movie, but he said, "No, I'm a decent man. I won't make you go through it."
He said, "I got places to be, and that place is sleep. I can't be wasting time on extra cinematics." Ooh. Oh no! Tries to retreating guard, but gets caught out here by mazetraps. Ooh, big whiff on the 2H, but you still had Ahri to tag back out to. Yeah, there we go. Parry to clear out the orb.
Of course, perfectly able time with the rewind there. Misses on the 2H. Tikto goes their way, rolls past, and the get-up attack is easily beaten out.
Yeah, we're a little overzealous on the dash 2H, but still able to catch you with that time winder. Swiping at the skies with the JH now, but all right, 5M finds the hit we need. She's in 3H, super assist. You got all the block stun in the world and ended up getting hit too, so extra damage off that super. Izuna drop is lethal.
Crucial 1v1. Gotta get yourself equalized on the rounds here. Goes to the 2-2. Things could be dangerous. I love the confirm off this one now. Ends, I think it actually, no, it's just a limit strike.
Yeah, and that bounce off the last hit let us dash back out for the corner too. Was sick for mazetraps for positioning. That being said, you've immediately gone coast to coast. We did roll forward into a Senna drop. What's your problem? And it worked.
Sometimes
forward to Senna drop.
Sometimes you just gotta full commit. The full send ends up working out. Little retreating guard will escape the first layer of the mix-up, but straight afterwards, Noka closes distance and gets the hit again.
God, he might be the GOAT. Noka not too happy about that one, so off to a strong start in this. Able to catch both in the happy birthday. There we go. No break just yet. Ace shots worse for wear and bets it on the get up attack by Noka, standing just out of range and ready for the 5L punish.
Oh my god, full send of the S1 has to wake up into the time winder. Chip is starting to become a factor here. We're gonna full send the super. It's not enough though.
Go. Still a rough comeback to try and make from mazetraps, and even with the trade that spells your doom, we're going to game number 5.
Now pushing us to the absolute limit here as we're gonna go back to character select for just a moment. Just a little bit of a slowdown, it seems. No need to try and do anything too extra for themselves.
Yeah, just give yourself a break. Recompose at the character select screen. Even if you're not changing any of the characters or even the order, it's just a deep breath before you head on into things. You don't want to get swept up in the momentum in Game 5 Losers Finals.
And maybe just, you know... Oh no, I just forgot it. It delays right here for a sec. I was like, you know, maybe thinking about something. No, you know, we're gonna load it in a sec.
There we go. Right back to your regularly scheduled 2x KO action.
Trying to start reposition, a couple backflips to make space. Love the parry and love the punish even more.
Run up parry on the time winder. Immediately take your space afterwards. Ahri in tow with the assist. Yeah, keep the pressure up post parry. Damn! Okay. Maybe the deep breath was good for both of them. They seem locked in. And I mean, it's their tournament life on the line. Why wouldn't they be?
Jabs beaten out by the 2M, and the timing on the freestyle tag to make sure we're safe. Finding the punish on the break, putting Noka in such a terrible position, but no full combo.
Yeah, I like the idea of the hard tag though, right? OTG super for Ahri, tag out into Akali, but unfortunately dropping that JH might have spelled doom for you. You needed that knockdown, and Noka making full advantage of the scramble.
That super limit strike. To be a little bit more aggressive in the spot there. Full send on the orb and still has time to block and gets the parry. Oh my god!
There we go. mazetraps taking down that Ekko.
Ahri's so good.
I know that's
oh
right.
my god! She's so good.
Okay, just barely alive with the sliver here on Akali. Again, with the JS2, but with the dunk behind the back. I didn't think the S1 would catch her too. Oh, it's time. After Spirit Rush, tried to mash on Wake Up, but mazetraps on set point.
An opportunity to run away with it now. Full break. Still in pocket. Noka chucks the time winder, has to go for the tag straight away. Does manage to find offense off of it, and in the end, jab finds the mark.
Yeah, just trying to stay right out of range to get up attack. We saw that earlier from Noka too. See the patience from mazetraps. Sends it on the down forward, but we had Akali assist to back it up. Ooh. Lob Oki, pull up with the rewind, baits out the get up attack. We got tag launch too.
Yeah, because it's always a weird one. Low-key, sometimes taking the hit on the time winder is the move. I think some Ekko players just aren't ready to pick their stuff up. Like,
yeah.
If you get counter hit by that, sometimes people just are not ready. Kind of like Baze is just not ready for the mix-up there. The tag timing ends up perfect, and it's looking more and more likely that it might be a final round.
Mm-hmm. Down to the ground, super. And Bionic Arm brings us one more round. Full break for both of these gamers, so going into it perfectly even. One more round for that grand final spot. Off of the Ahri assist. Let's break out from Noka. Ooh, thought it was going to catch them both, but now just beating up on the assist. Sandwich pressure with the Ekko Lariat brings you back over to the West Coast.
Oh my god. Smooth moves with the jabs as well. Puppet's in the double S1. Wasn't ready to punish the throw, and the dart can't make it there either.
Oh, there we go. The airborne hit on the JH, but clean confirmed from mazetraps. Ooh, there we go. Punching on through. Give Ekko that space. Clearing the Twilight Shroud. Same side. Ooh. Okay, catches out the assist. Vi still healthy. Big whiff, but able to take a lot of space just with the threat of that Akali super assist. One more in tow. And stagger with the 5L. That's dead Vi.
Oh, you still have Fury at least. Ekko more than capable with 6 meters to the name total for the team here. For Noka. Overhead lands. One more chance.
Damn! Okay, meaty fireball. Straight into the super, and that last hit is just enough to kill. We had more damage in the tank, but we wanted to go into super immediately to avoid the break. So with the heads up call, mazetraps moves on.
He's able to create the same success as we saw in the earlier set. If I'm not mistaken, it was 3 games straight in their first set.
He said, I'm getting cooked even though it's 6 a.m. here. You know, great work on a 3rd place at 6 a.m. But heading on into it, the run back of our winners finals, where Bleed took it 3-0 in the Oni team kill. Let's see if mazetraps is able to swap up the story here up in Grands.
I was gonna say, Noka, I wasn't gonna say it while you were on, but like, you're playing without 5HH. Like, you did great. Top 3, you're the GOAT. Like, come on. You got a half-baked character right now. I wasn't gonna say it.
Puppeting deleted. I don't know what happened with that one. I'm assuming it's unintentional, but you can only worry about it later on. And 93 for bleeds.
Bikini bottom one more time. Tags out. Finds the throw. In the overhead.
Ooh, big whiff on the slam, but Ekko's still right on top of you, beating your assist up like crazy. Akali picking up so much HP, and the chip on Ahri is crazy too.
I thought you were just gonna say beating your ass. I was like, damn, yeah. I mean, yeah.
It felt like it, man. It really did felt like it.
Oh, tag timing is good. Extensions coming through. I love the tag launcher there too, guaranteeing that you know, Illaoi's able to run her stuff one more time. By Illaoi, I mean it's Ekko again.
Yeah. Oops, it's all Ekko. Pull up with a throw right between the tentacle slams, and now mazetraps in a rough spot. One touch, chip damage a factor. You're holding on to your fury. Oh, the deep dash. He's like, I got no life left. I might as well bet it all.
You know what's extra messed up too is that assist probably would have hit. He tagged just to input for the hit. He said, I want to do it. He said, I want the assist to do it. I'm going to do it.
Ooh. Oh, no. Run up with a deep dash on the way back down. Baits out the throw with a jump, and that's breakdown once again from Maze. Oh, damn. Even after the retreating guard, the ground mobility from Akali is so insane. She can chase you down all the way over to the East Coast corner.
Tag launcher is a beautiful thing. Limit strike. Here's the dart, of course, on the tech away. We're able to find the throw, and then you just get the tag. Oh, Bleed's goofy, man. I love the way he plays.
Sometimes you gotta move with a little bit of whimsy, right? 12:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're getting a little funky. All right, with that happy birthday, 50% already down from Akali in the back. How are we getting out of this one, man? Ooh, okay. Good forward jump to avoid the air-to-air.
Relatively easy, it seems, at least in the early stage. I love the 2H and I love the no press from Maze, but it doesn't matter how well you play the initial situation. It's how well you play the entire sequence and Bleed one step ahead. And that is just the ultimate strength of having both characters alive. That second tag, that freestyle opportunity to be able to just like beast situations like that is so hard to deal with.
Yeah. Oh, damn, clean jump. It's happy birthday after a happy birthday in these sets, man. Starting it off strong. Oh, unfortunate drop. Cool. Battle the back dashes. There we go, bring Ahri in.
Ooh, roll into the reposition. Oh, even saw the presence of mind to try and use the clone to pick that up. Was actually kind of sick.
Ooh. There we go, back into the corner for Bleed. No spend on the super just yet. Holding on to meter until it's lethal. There, okay, retreating guard on the down tentacle so we can whiff punish Ekko on the approach.
I mean, just looping through the pressure so effectively here is, again, certainly going to be able to... No! Okay, doesn't matter. Still finds the throw. It's all good.
Mm-hmm. All right, 2v1 situation, but a big whiff on the 2H. Bleed just jumping behind and quickly evening up the character count. But there, okay, backdash, parry on the EX timewinder. Different backdash is mad loud, bro, and the Illaoi boots too.
I was gonna say, you know, not super stealth.
Yeah, I just hear the boots on the ground, bro. Sounds like playoffs.
Oh my god, this kid's a demon.
I'm saying that. All right, Fury set. No! Oh, he wants to go to bed, bro. He's betting it all on the parries.
Every single time, I think about, I'm on the second floor of my house. I think about throwing my stick out the window every time I try to parry late timewinder and it doesn't connect.
Yeah,
I just, that's nothing makes me, nothing pisses me off faster in this game than when that happens to me.
It like goes away a hair before it actually makes contact with the parry, and you're like, come on, bro. You're right. I misjudged it by a pixel. My bad. Time to die. Back down to bikini bottom. Hard tag back out to Ekko. Help me! Help!
Oh my god, those are good parries, but unfortunately a couple good parries are not enough to set you free.
The Ahri just getting beat up in the back. No way for Akali to escape. And even though Ahri dropped out towards the end, the damage was done. Oops. There we go. You have Tag Launcher available on level 1 from Illaoi, so this should be an S1 super kill. And a second game on the board quickly for Bleed. Paragon FGC, thank you guys very much for the big raid.
Yeah, good to see y'all. Hope you had a good stream. You are just in time for what could be the final game of the tournament here. mazetraps says, fuck it, I'm gonna play Darius.
He said, let me give some Noxus love real quick. I don't know, man. I'm standing on my last legs in the loser's side. Lock Senna maze. Oh yeah. Streets need Senna. But it seems like we're back on the Akali at least.
Nah, we're back to the same old stuff. Just switching up the colors a little bit before we get ourselves back into the mix. A final chance here for mazetraps to stay alive and extend out the tournament.
Deep Breath's a character select. You got to win 3 in a row before Bleed takes 1, just for the chance to reset the bracket. Again, just establishing that space off the round start. Not trying to be too aggressive with the Akali, but still gets caught out here with a low tentacle.
Force us to go for the break. Love the parry. We dash up again. The most threatening 5L in the business. Gets caught trying to throw, but the strike throw luckily leads to a hard knockdown.
Here we go. OTG jumps out the command grab, but still able to jail you back down. I'm out of here. Ooh, just the air stall with the air fireball, but run up for the Ekko anti-air. We are back in.
Definitely had a decent idea there, but unfortunately ideas don't quite pan out the way you would like. Teleports back down to the ground and looks to close distance, but is going to get caught out on the quick flip over.
Here we go. S1 super once more. The same way we took out the Ahris, the same way we take out the Akali. A perfect to put Bleed on tournament point.
Ooh, Helmbreaker, baby.
My air-to-air beloved. Back into the Ekko we go. All right, you got breakup, but I don't even know if you spent... Okay, wants to keep the Akali alive, but runs right into danger. Maybe trying to send something crazy and then tag into the Ahri, but Bleed gives you no opportunity to do so. Break available. One more character for mazetraps.
Okay, didn't mind to find the hit off the jab at least. Orb comes through, but the combo is dropped. A lot of just small miscues, and you just really can't make mistakes in a matchup like this. The throw from so damn far, and the trade with the tentacle is Illaoi still keeps pressure.
Oh, looking for one more hit. Clean block on the overhead. Does it twice in a row. That's breakout for Bleed. God, able to land with a jump down heavy. No anti-air this time. No, but the drop. He's still stuck in the corner.
Oh my god, and finally that elbow finds its mark one last time. No super required. 3 games straight. Bleed showed us the Thresh early and said, I gotta go back to the old me. Listen, that's your champion.